Wow, what's going on, guys?
About people are swearing and we're talking about subjects which are not particularly deep or insightful, and I think we should keep the two separate. Sorry, Aiden.
Oh no, it's okay.
Out of respect for the religion, I think we should just talk about something else.
I actually respect you for that, on God.
Good, thank you.
No problem.
So far all we've concluded is that Aiden's a liar. Everything he says is a lie.
Well, Mikhail, aren't we going on a double date with those two supermodels?
Yes, we have two bad bitches coming up very soon. You gonna be a part of it? Tate?
Wait, show me what double date? What
Mikhail, show the girl. Show the girl you're talking to. Show him.
Okay, her name is, wait.
No, just show the picture. Just show the picture of the girl you're talking to.
Okay.
I'm happy for you, though, bro. I think this one's the one for you, bro. I know you're saving your virginity for her, but...
This is me and, her ass next to me.
That's, It's hard for me to see the screen. I don't know if it's a joke or not. I can't see. It's just a normal picture, I'm assuming. That's good.
Yeah, it's just me showcasing her fat ass. You see it?
Okay. Well, I hope you end up married and happy and have a beautiful family and you respect each other and treat each other as you deserve to be treated. And
I mean, my plan is just to fuck bitches until I die, so.
That's your plan? You don't ever plan to be anything more serious than that?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Life's a fucking joke, bro. You die, you know, who gives a fuck, bro? Live life to the fullest, right, Aiden?
No, you're wrong about that. It's all about leaving a print here.
Correct. Are you going to have children or not?
I mean, yeah, bro. I want mini-me's. They're going to come out looking good as fuck.
Okay, well, it sounds like you have it very well thought through, so...
Wait, but Andrew, what is the point of life, though?
Why does there have to be a point?
Well, like, why are we here?
Yeah, but you're here anyway. Why does there have to be a why? You now exist.
But don't you ever question why are you... But don't you ever question... Why, I think, hold on, I think Adam22 wants to join. But
oh my God.
Only 3 people at a time, so if Adam joins, then we have to say goodbye to our friend.
Yo.
Bro, you better piss me the fuck off, bro. You gonna kick me yet? You gonna kick me?
No, chill, Macau, not yet.
I don't want to be around that Adam guy.
I won't kick you. Aiden would kick you, not me.
He's not gonna kick me. That's my boy. That's my boy. He's not kicking me, bitch.
Neon, it's actually his stream today, not mine. So,
You know what? I'm just leave. You got it, bro.
This is close to your own words. Wait, what?
Do you guys think that there is certain humor that is acceptable privately that is not acceptable publicly? Wow. Literally all yeses. Okay, because I kind of agree. Because... I realize that a lot of humor is kind of not okay publicly because you don't know how an audience is going to take it.
I mean, okay, dude.
But between two people, certain, like, a context is more understood. You know what I mean? Do you guys think...
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Stay for a little bit. You guys can both stay.
The bald fuck wants me out. I'm gonna get out, bro.
But you guys are both my friends. Why can't everyone just stay and be happy?
You said you want Adam to come on. If Adam's not coming, then I'm happy to entertain your little friend with the inhaler.
Well, I think Adam's wrapping up something.
Don't talk about my disability, bro.
Oh, Adam's in a shoot right now. He said he's shooting with his wife.
At least he is.
Yeah. But
right. So are you gonna fly to Romania and lose at video games or not? Or is it just more lies out your mouth?
It's not lies, bro. When have I ever lied to you? Please tell me, bro. Please.
All you do is lie, Aiden. Everything that comes out your mouth is just a lie. Everything you do is just talk. You just say things, and none of it has any weight. Your word has no value. You don't say anything and think, oh shit, I said it, so now I have to do it. My word is my bond. I'm a man, and all I have is my word. You don't give a shit. You'll sit here and say, I'm going to get in best shape ever, and then you'll just go and do drugs. And it's amazing that the words out your mouth have no weight in your mind at all. You don't give a shit what you say. You'll say anything. You just talk garbage all day long. You don't even think about what you've said, what duty you have to yourself or the universe or to other people. No, you just say things.
I was going through a very dark time and I picked up a bottle of lean. I'm sorry, bro. But you don't know what it's like to go through an addiction. That's one thing you don't know how to do, what it's like. So you can't be ignorant. Hold on. You cannot be ignorant and level that out. I fucked up. I realized I fucked up and thank God I got clean off it. I was on this shit for months, sipping crazy amounts of lean. You don't know what addiction's like, so you need to zip it before you lose it.
I'll argue with you on that point. Firstly, I'll ask, what was this dark time? What inspired this dark time that made you feel like you needed lean?
An escape out of my mind because I was going through it.
Why? What happened?
This guy's
that
like
made you wanna go
22,
through
right?
it?
Personal issues.
Okay. Do you think that your personal issues were more difficult than, let's say, the personal issues I've perhaps dealt with in the last 4 to 5 months?
Yes.
Yes.
This girl got dicked down. It was very sad, bro.
No,
Well,
that's not
it's
what
also-
happened. My girl did not. Hey, Neon. That's not what fucking happened, bro.
Bro.
My girl didn't get dicked down. Dude, shut up, bro.
Yeah, and I was the one who dicked her down.
Yeah,
I'll
who,
admit
did,
it, bro.
who did she cheat with?
Nobody,
Fucking
bro.
Amy in the ass. Amy lives in Houston. Oh god, I fucked her in the ass. That's what happened.
Weird ass kid in my shit, bro.
I know where she lives too, and her mom, and I fucked her too.
You're
Fuck that bitch.
You're such a loser, dude.
I'm a loser. Yeah, says you.
You're
You
a
fucking
four-eyed,
loser.
You're a four-eyed, ugly fuck fraud.
And
Fuck
you're a
you.
Jew that's gonna burn in hell. You're gonna burn in fucking hell, you Jewish cuck. Fuck you.
Jesus.
See, Andrew, and you're laughing, Andrew? What the hell? Dude.
Wait, is that a bad word?
Yes.
Wait, what?
You know it
It's
is.
hurt people's feelings. Nice, bro. Well, I'm fucked, bro. Oh my god, what have I done?
Apologize. Stop taking your inhaler and apologize.
Disabled.
Bro, can you please apologize, bro?
Sorry, bro.
Okay. Jake Paul is on the way soon. Jake Paul will be here in about 15 minutes. I'm trying to get Adam in there. I think he's just shooting a porn scene. Regardless, though, it's none of everyone's business why I sip to pick up the bottle. You know, it's personal shit. Andrew, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just bored of you. Wait.
Neon, apologize. Chat, should he apologize? Oh, God.
I think he doesn't like me, bro. It's all
Why?
good.
Why?
No, I like you. I like you.
Oh, thanks. I like you too, man.
No, it's nothing personal. And,
Hold on. So you do like Neon. You do like Neon.
yeah, why would I dislike him? I have nothing personal against him. Why would
Thank
I?
you, man. I appreciate it. I like you too, and you know the shit you spread and stuff. You're a great guy.
Thank you very much. See? We just got to get rid of Aiden. We can kick him off.
That's what I'm. Look, like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
It'll be good.
What is your guys'
It will be
your
good.
issue? Listen, I respect, I get it because you guys are both, you know, Muslims, and I love both of you like my brothers.
Would you ever convert?
What?
Would you ever convert to become a Muslim? It's just a question.
Want to chat with Aaron Ra?
Great question.
Probably another with random thought. I don't even know who that person is.
You know,
unfortunately. Not that that means anything. I just have never heard the name before.
Deeply about it.
Do you want to get on the
Okay.
stream? I mean, if they'd have me, sure, but I don't think I'm.
Why are you making that face? What the fuck?
I mean, well, let me ask you a question. Part of being a part of your culture and religion, Neon, like, how devoted are you to it?
I go to the mosque every Friday. I pray around 2 to 3 times a day. I'm working on it, bro.
Do you commit any, like, haram?
No, I'm still a virgin. I'm waiting to fuck, you know, until marriage.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
So you don't jerk off or anything?
No. Wait.
Oh.
I used to back in the day, but I stopped.
Oh, that's good. Do you gamble?
Fuck no.
Aaron Ra is a big atheist dude. He debates well. Gotcha.
Okay.
I mean, I'm an atheist as well, so what are we talking about?
Destiny lover
Whatever.
content.
Well, it is what it is.
Random.
All right, let's,
Have you ever
let me-
wanted to
let me
chat with
text
Aaron
real
Ra?
fucker real
Probably not much there, just a random thought. Stay up, King.
Let's see here. Let me call Jakey. I love Jake Paul, bro.
Nerds are boring.
Hello, Stephen. Have you seen the Tate indictment?
Dude, what is-
the best
what-
indictments
what's-
maybe
Shirt,
of
bro.
all
What the
time.
fuck?
Yeah.
Many
Well, that guy's
people
on
are
period. Is he a
saying
tranny, bro? He's on his fucking period.
Dude, what is wrong with him, bro? Why are you acting like that?
He's going through it emotionally, bro. I can't blame him.
Well, what does he do for work? I don't know, Neon. Before you get off, before you know you get kicked, my whole chat is spamming to kick you.
Yeah, bro. They're Tate dick suckers. I'm gonna just leave, bro. It's all good.
No, wait, but Neon, I just want to say, bro.
Have fun with Tate for the next 6 months before he gets fucked. GG. Bye.
Dude, what is wrong? Why would you say? You're such an insensitive piece of shit, Neon. L Neon in the fucking chat, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Insensitive, man. Insensitive. Just seriously so fucking insensitive, dude. Fuck, man. Neon, what the hell was that? Andrew, you there? I kicked him. He's gone.
I just looked up. You kicked your little friend? Why?
Yeah. He was being super insensitive, man. You know, I had to make sure he was out of here.
I genuinely didn't hear a word. I didn't have my headphones on. What was he saying?
You know, he was just being too toxic, man. He said some shit about me and you, and it's just not right, you know? I didn't like that. I don't like anyone that's just disrespectful.
Well, normally when I do emergency meetings or I do these lives, I try and give a lot of value and help people. But when I do them with you, I just like to sit and chill and talk and like waste time, because when it comes to wasting time, you're a fantastic person to speak to. So I try and just like have a pretty generalized, relaxed cigar.
So do you gain anything out of talking to me? Anything?
Absolutely nothing. You have never said anything that has made me think for more than a fraction, not even a fraction of a second. Everything that's come out of your mouth, I've already known what it's gonna, when you start a sentence, I know how it ends. And it's boring the whole way through. You've never said anything that has made me contemplate anything ever. I just sit here and educate you, and you half listen, and I educate the audience by extension, but I gain absolutely nothing at all from it. So normally I think, oh, I'm going to talk to Aiden. I'll just smoke a nice cigar, drink a coffee, chill, relax. So to do that, I do agree it should be a pretty happy environment. We don't need toxicity in this environment because there's no value being displayed unless I give the value. I don't gain any value from anybody, especially not fucking you. So all in all, let's keep it pleasurable and happy and friendly.
For sure, bro. You know, damn. I mean, I never knew that, bro. I thought you've at least gained something.
You could say something. Make me learn. Make me think. What do you want to talk about? Let's talk about something interesting.
I would love to talk about it.
I like talking about history. Do you know anything about history?
Of course.
I didn't know
History
that
teaches
actually
you
worked.
about the future.
I know a lot about politicians. I know a lot about a lot of stuff. I've actually been doing a lot of research.
So then tell me something. Tell me something.
Let's have a discussion. In your personal belief, Andrew, who is the most important man in history? And I want to hear your
Listen, Aiden, I am a professional. I told you to tell me something. I didn't tell you to ask me a question. Teach me something. Give me some value. Go on, say something which is interesting. Start a conversation which genuinely requires us both to explain our opposing viewpoints, and the people at home can extract and extrapolate from the conversation we have and gain a new worldview.
I got it. The educational system is extremely outdated, and it's meant to set people up for laboratory jobs and stuff.
That's true. The educational system is outdated. I agree with you, and I do agree with you also that it's designed to set people up for the slave mind, for the worker mind, the hive mind.
Yeah.
Tell me where. So where did you come to this conclusion? How did you decide this was true, Aiden? Tell me.
When you really decide and think about things. For example, I saw something that you said, but I don't just get this information from you. It's common knowledge. When you go to college, you're in debt, right? When you apply to schools and stuff, and you get a degree, you're taking out loans for school and stuff. You're getting loans for textbooks. You're paying a dorm, etc. You're in debt, and then after that, you have to go to school and work off your debt. Then before you know, you buy a house. You're always in debt throughout your whole life. So I feel like school sets you up to be in debt and to keep you low. But when people that think outside the box and really skip these regular ass jobs of working for other big corporate companies and stuff, then that's when they're not really living in debt. Does that make sense? And it's not really full freedom, but it's at least a little bit more freedom than it is living a regular in debt life.
If you weren't a streamer, how would you try and become successful and rich?
It would be hard, but I think the way I would do it is networking and becoming and finding out ways in entrepreneurship. I'd figure it out. I would figure it out, bro.
No, give me something specific. What would you try and do?
Flip things. I would find ways to make money out of thinking outside the box. Something that nobody's doing. Something that is very, unique. Real estate, investing, crypto, shit like that.
Okay.
You just said I'm going to think outside
I
the
love
box
Eve,
and
but
do
I also
something
love
that
Pepe.
nobody else is doing.
There's a lot of
And
things
name
I love
crypto
about
and
Pepe.
real estate as those
lot.
out-of-the-box
Getting
ideas that
banned in
nobody
chat
else has ever
sounds like
thought
a
of or
choice.
tried.
The biggest
Perhaps
chat mega nuke
most
right now is the one
in-the-box
that's affecting
ideas that
Pepe
everyone
posters.
on Earth is
Oh
already
shit, my
trying
Blue
to
Mike
do.
sponsor just left.
Nice, dude.
Listen, man, we were on a good discussion, bait. I was telling you my knowledge of what I analyze about the world. I've also analyzed
May
a
your
lot of
Charmander
things that
spin
people
eternal.
do. Like, for example, can I say something that's super fucking ironic? I showed you my watch collection. Wearing iced out diamond chains, to me, is super cringe because there's no point of it except to look good. But they're trying to impress people that generally don't care about them. They're trying to impress people that, when I say that, I mean people are referring to who wear chains.
Okay, so now because I'm a genius, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start providing some value to the people who are watching us now, because they've watched enough bullshit. So let's make people actually learn things. So you've said the people are wearing diamond chains because they're trying to make people care about them, people who are not interested in them. Why do you think, especially men, I guess we could talk about women as well, but we're both males, so we could talk about it from the masculine perspective. Why do you think men specifically are trying to signal status that way? What do you think is the advantage of signaling status?
And you're saying
What
the
does it
agent
happen?
have been thinking about what middle age crisis would look like for
like I
Have
said,
you thought
it
about
comes
it?
with
Is it even a real thing?
pushing this narrative where you have to wear diamonds and
I think crises in life usually come from like middle age, quarter age. Is usually like when a bunch of stuff is changing, you're not sure what you want to do next. So isn't like middle age crisis like kids are getting older, you're like deep into your career, you're decently like financially secure, but you feel bored? Isn't that what a middle age crisis is?
Enemy and chop his head off and put on a stick or wear a feather or whatever it was. Don't you think humans have always signaled status? Don't you think the chief of every tribe in every single civilization across the planet has always worn something which is primarily decoration just to signal to a degree status? Don't you think that humans have always done that?
I think there's other ways to flex, I guess that's the word.
Interesting. Okay, so there's other ways to signal status.
Yeah.
So firstly, do we agree that men should signal status? Do you think it's important to state a signal as a man or not?
I believe so, yes.
Simulacrum
Why?
and hyperreality here would sound so good.
That's the status of a man. I think that's what you do. You know, it's when you're a man, it's all about pride, even though pride isn't good.
I don't know what Tate's gonna say, but like I think that wearing things to signal status I think is cool, but only if those things like confer some kind of status or demonstrate some type of value. So for instance, having like a badge that says you're a Boy Scout, or having medals from like the military, like these things say something. But that's a lot different than just like having an expensive suit or an expensive piece of clothing. That just has to do with money. It doesn't really demonstrate like value or status at all, you know?
Backwards, if that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's both money. What about being in good physical condition? Don't you think that shows status? Don't you think that shows you're a hardworking, dedicated, motivated person?
Yes, it does, sir. Yes.
So it's very important. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
So why do you still look like shit?
Ooh.
You know, it goes both ways, bro.
Wait, what is the math for this? Is it 51 minus my level?
And again, you don't know what
I don't care about your sub story. I don't give a fuck about this.
Fuck about your shit.
Oh wait, I went tier 4, never mind.
When you came out of prison, you looked like a homeless fucking crackhead. And did I say shit? I said, damn, I hope he gets home, has a warm blanket, and eats some hot food. Fuck you.
You expect me to feel sorry for you because you're saying you were battling an addiction and I don't know what it's like to battle an addiction?
I'm not saying
That's
that.
Stupid.
I'm not saying that.
That's stupid.
No, I'm not saying that, bro. But what I'm trying to say is this. It all comes to this, Andrew. Everything in life is about experience. You could say, Aiden, don't touch that hot door over there. It's hot. It's hot. Guess what? What does the mind think? Why is he telling me that? I got to experience it myself. I gotta fuck up. I gotta fall down. I gotta touch that hot door. You can say 1,000 times, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it. I'm me. I'm my own man. I'm gonna eventually touch it.
So you're saying I should become an addict to lean, otherwise I don't understand the world.
You went through enough, you experienced enough in your life to something that ignited something in your brain to realize, hey, I don't even have to touch this path ever. The regular person is curious. Human beings are amazing because they're curious, bro. Everyone is curious. Yes. So what I'm trying to say. Okay.
So we've talked about how a good physical condition can signal status, and we talked about how you fail there. What else can signal status for a man?
I think a big one is making sure his people are good. That's the biggest thing. Making sure the castle.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer. Good
Yeah.
answer. So that includes the woman who's on your arm and the men who are around you. So what do you expect?
And your mom, and you know your mother too.
Yeah, and your family completely. So let's say you meet a guy and he's standing with 3 or 4 other guys, and you think that you want this man in your mind. He's a high status man. The other men around him, who are these guys? Explain the scenario to me.
So I'm sorry.
Describe.
Can you explain it?
You're saying that a man can signal status.
Oh, can we get Zerka and Tate talk to each
Yes.
other?
Yes,
Holy
sir.
shit.
Okay, so describe
Oh my
describe these
God.
other people you'd hang around with if you wanted to signal yourself as a high status male.
I think if you hang around people, if you're in a room full of winners, you're a winner. Well, not specifically you're a winner, but you're more likely to be a winner than hanging out in a room full of losers. So what I'm saying is, if you're around people with the same mindset as you are and a motivated mindset, you don't like disciplined mindset. If you're around people that are on the same shit you're on, if not greater shit, like friendly competition, for example. If I'm with someone who's competitive as fuck, and we
Circus
both
name
are
is banned in
successful,
Aiden's chat.
it's gonna
Oh damn.
make me want to do more. Does that make sense?
Agreed. So you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, right? So your network is extremely important.
Yes, sir.
Good. So we agree on that point. Something else I've been teaching for a very long time, which
Yes.
is also what I teach on my newsletter and on my website. So
Yes.
we agree on that. What about the woman on your arm? How would the woman on your arm increase your status as a man?
Because the woman on your arm makes sure you're nurtured, makes sure you're provides. Well, no, you provide, but the woman on your arm is nurturing you. The woman on your arm is making sure that she can take care. Well, I don't want to come off as misogynist, but this is I'm traditional. I believe that. I just don't want people to fucking clip this, think it's the wrong way. But like,
I'm asking, we're talking about how a man can signal status. What kind of woman next to you gives you status as a man? A beautiful woman. Would you agree a beautiful woman gives you status?
Of course. But I think a woman with character. I think a woman that knows how to take care of a home. If that makes sense. Nurture.
I'd agree with that. Again.
Like you're not
Good.
gonna want and it took a while for me to understand this. But like, bro, to be honest, bro, you don't want there's a lot of girls in this world, right? And a lot of these girls, some of these girls that are like Instagram models and stuff, they have no personality and they couldn't take care of a home if you told them, if you give them a manual. They have no motherly traits. They have nothing in them that makes them an actual, you know what I mean, nurturer. But there's girls out there who hold it down and who know how to nurture. That aren't these Instagram models that are twerking in these videos and fucking half naked and rapping about getting fucked. So like,
good. So you're talking about a female who's modest, who knows how to take care of a home.
Yes.
Who has a good heart, who's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that will add to your status as a man.
Yes, sir.
And if you're in good physical condition, and you're also hanging around with other men who are winners, who have similar women in similar physical condition, that will also add to your status, and you'll be a very high status male. Correct?
Correct.
Why do you have none of these things?
Why are you trying to pin it on me? Why do you have none of these things?
Ooh.
I have all of these things.
What do you have? You have a girl next to you?
Of course, I'm
It's going
being
wild
very
on
careful
Twitter.
what I say because of my current legal jeopardy.
See,
But of course,
sent out.
I think everybody here understands I'm not lonely. I think everyone here understands the power of my network, and everyone here understands my physical prowess and my mental capability. I'm asking you why you're not in fantastic physical shape. You're very young. You're very rich.
I explained
why you're not.
You're right.
Okay.
But I have
all
a
right.
plan.
And why do you have a beautiful woman on your arm who truly cares about you? Why has that not been achieved yet?
Well, I mean, if you ask your chat, I ask my chat. Watch this. How many of you guys are single in this chat? Put me. A lot of people are single. It takes a while to find the one, and hopefully it'll happen to me, and I hope it happens to you. You've met many women. It happens, man. I can't force it. If I force somebody, if I go to the street, say, hey, be my wife. Hey, be my person. Be the one on my arm. It's forced, and it's hard to find the one that you wanna have on your arm. You and I are different. I believe that you only need one girl in this world, and I believe that I believe in one and done. That's what I believe in.
How many love letters a week do you get from women in general?
None. I don't get love letters from women. I don't even write letters. That's like really outdated and like from.
No, you don't get any fan mail from women ever? Because
I
I'm supposed to be the world's worst.
I get DMs all the time.
DMs, love letters, emails, whatever, presents in the mail, all the things I get. How many do you get?
I get DMs all the time. I used to get them a lot more a few months back, but I mean, I get them all the time. They happen, of course. It's always going on, the DMs. Always.
So how come you're still single if all these women want you, Aiden?
Because they want me for the wrong reasons, Andrew.
Okay, I understand. What do they want you for? Your money?
Money. They want me because the name. They want me because the attention. They want me because the buzz. It's the wrong reasons, Andrew. You know this. I think the right one will come to me, and I'll know this once I'm done with this stuff. Once I'm done with this whole internet persona shit, I think I'll find the right one that doesn't care about all this shit. It's hard. I don't want anything ugly. I don't want anything that's not real. I want real love. I want real passion. I think waiting is the best thing to do. Focusing on myself right now. I fucked up. I battled addiction, and I pray that nobody has to battle what I went through, and people have it way worse than me, so I'm not even gonna sit here and play it like victim. I fucked up. I made a decision.
What was going on in this guy's life that he got addicted to
And I
lean?
regret it, but I learned from it, and I won't do that again, and now I have this whole plan to
I'm
change
so
my life again.
curious.
So, it's sometimes you gotta fall down before you get back up and even go harder. So I'm excited. I can't wait to really see, proving the world wrong again. Like I've always been wrong my whole life. So.
So if a woman only wants you because you're rich and famous, and let's say she
girlfriend
thinks
broke
you're
up with him.
interesting and charismatic,
Okay.
and that you're funny, and that you have a high status because you're a streamer, you don't think she really loves you?
I'm not saying that. I just think it's harder to come by. I think it's. I don't know. It's a good question, to be honest, because I haven't like it's.
So let's take me for example. Let's say I met a woman, right, and she only likes me because I'm 6'4", built like Hercules, hundreds of millions of dollars, most famous man in the world, perfect in every way, intelligent, funny, charismatic, interesting. Let's say she only likes me for these shallow reasons. Don't you think her love is actually true by the time you add it all up? She loves who I am as a person because that's who I truly am.
Fair enough.
No?
That's fair.
And if I only love her because she's beautiful and is nice to me and is gorgeous and she takes care of me, is my love for her true? I think you should start replying to some of these DMs, Aiden. Do you need help? Get your DMs open now. I'll tell you what to text. Let's go. Let's play the game. Find a beautiful girl who messaged you. I don't know why you're pretending that you don't reply to the beautiful girls who message you, because you clearly do, because you're not ignoring them. You're not a G, Aiden. You're probably like, hi. Yeah, hi, yeah. Can we meet now? Like, I know you. You're straight on it.
Why do you underestimate?
Don't pretend you're some G. You ain't ignoring these girls. Why are you lying to me? Where are you? Miami or LA? Where are you?
Miami, you know this. I got out of LA. I sold my crib and everything. I told you I was getting the fuck out.
Okay, so you're in Miami. So there's lots of girls in Miami, and they all want clout. So you're getting all these messages from girls, and you're saying you're not replying to them?
No.
And you just sit by yourself all day, every day.
Facts.
Talking to your little friend with his inhaler. That's what you do with your life.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? This is a great question.
Sure.
What is the point of fucking all these bitches, these Miami thoughts, these bitches, right? That have been passed around, what's the point of that? What do I gain out of that? What's the game?
Absolutely agree.
Exactly.
Absolutely agree. There's no point in it.
No point.
The goal is for you to find the good one, right? So you have to go to the supermarket and pick up a lot of apples till you find the good apple. Some of the apples are rotten, some of the apples are bad. You can't ignore all the apples because then you're never gonna get a good one. I'm not saying you don't have to have sex with them, but you can go on a date, you can talk to them, you might meet a nice one. You don't know.
You know, every girl that I've been since I've been doing the internet shit, every girl that has 90% of them, I make sign NDAs and stuff, just so because I don't want them saying.
Neither Aiden nor Tate are going to move at all in this conversation because it threatens their empires. What is this theatrical bullshit? Well, I mean, they both are super beneficial for each other. I think Aiden was kind of starting to slide because there wasn't much going on, and then he found Tate, and then Aiden has been connected to Tate for a long time. And that's kind of where his popularity has been buoyed for a while. And then obviously for Tate, Aiden is a really huge creator that he can reach out to and talk to. So they both kind of serve each other, or they serve each other's interests, basically. Yeah.
Am I a weird person, Andrew, outside of the streaming bullshit?
So what did they leak about you? Tell me.
Dude, answer that question. Hold on a second. Am I a weird guy?
What did they leak about you?
You're so
I'm curious.
Bro. Nothing crazy, just pictures and stuff like that. Some fan shit, if that makes sense. Just shit that it's nothing crazy, nothing to leak about me.
Let me ask you a question. This is a genuine question. Why do you think, even though I'm the most famous man in the world,
bro. What are y'all doing,
I've never had an ex leak things about me? Why do you think that is?
Okay, I don't want to fucking don't look at me crazy and shit. But what you're going through, don't you think it could have been avoided if NDAs were signed?
No, there's absolutely nothing to do with it. Did you see the video I put up a couple days ago, or I think it was yesterday, explaining my criminal case? It's on my Twitter. It's pinned.
I didn't watch it. What did you say in it? I'll watch it. I will. But what did you
watch it? You can watch it. Play it on your stream when we're not around, because I don't want to be on the stream when you play it. But play it, and it'll explain everything.
Okay.
But why do you think no ex-girlfriend has ever leaked anything about me, or no ex-girlfriend's ever tried to get revenge?
Because I know
on
you.
me,
You're not a bad guy. You're not a weirdo. I know this about you. I just think you're getting extremely blackballed because you've been spitting knowledge and truth about making young men better. And we talked about this before. It's just all a pushed agenda to try to get you.
Juice this tweet.
Uden, we all din. Pepe wins.
Juice this tweet. Big stream tonight, last one before Columbia. Leftist attacking me for choosing to follow God instead of degeneracy. This will be the focal point of their criticism for the next 3 months. Once you become religious as a public figure, everyone looks for mistakes. This is actually good for self-improvement. do you think that like? Do you think he actually? I can't. He probably doesn't believe it, right? He's just like typing whatever bullshit he thinks is Discord. Didn't Xena leak he was doing a bunch of drugs? Yeah, Xena leaked that he does a bunch of drugs. He had 3 different threesomes in the past few months. He's fucking random girls. Yeah. I mean, but I guess it's the leftists attacking him, huh? And he got vaccinated, yeah. What drugs? I think cocaine, MDMA, and Adderall so far. Is I think what's been leaked. Who knows what else, but apparently he was traveling with the Maria girl too, and Xena was trying to like cover it all up after Xena told us, or after Sneeko told his audience that he hadn't seen her since the threesome or whatever. I swear cocaine destroys people's brains harder than any drug. Well, the drug that's destroying his brain more than anything else right now is like validation. That's what he wants from everybody. Did you know all this? Yeah, I know a ton of things. The reality is that like, as much as I say like I could leak a ton of shit, it's hard for me to do it because it involves like leaking everybody else's business. So thankfully, Xena decided to fucking go hard today. I also told Xena too that like I don't want to like her splitting from Sneeko, it's tempting to like go to her and just start mining her for information and start like shitting at the public. But like I don't want Xena just got used by Sneeko for what, a year? I don't want to like use her next, right? Like, okay, well now that Sneeko's not using you, come over here and let me like spill all this shit. Like it feels kind of shitty. I don't want to be that person. Oh, our friend Adam is there.
Lena.
Hi, guys.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you all. Hello.
Lena, Adam, we can't hear you. Lena, this is my friend. I don't know if you've heard of him before. His name is Andrew Tate.
Never heard of him. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good. Yeah, good.
Lena, I could see you know you have a black microphone in your face. It's very nice.
Does it remind you of anything?
Andrew?
We have to be very careful with this conversation, and I'm going to explain why. Let's start by setting some ground rules, because it's very nice to meet these two people, and I've never met them in real life, and I believe in being respectful to everybody. That's who I am as a person. I believe in treating everybody with respect, and even if we're going to have an interesting conversation, and we're going to have disagreements in this debate, perhaps, that might evolve, I'm not going to sit here and insult anybody. That's not who I am. So I know what you're trying to make me do, and you're trying to make me say something which could be deemed offensive, and that's not what I'm going to do.
I'm not sure.
Because we're all individuals, and we can all make our own choices.
We have a lot more in common than we have separating us, because believe it or not, the Matrix has been out to get me too. So,
has it? Tell me how.
Bro, they've been trying to cancel me for years. All kinds of made up sexual assault bullshit and everything under the sun. The same exact playbook that they've been using to try to take you out the game. So you may disagree with some of our sexual proclivities, but believe me and Andrew Tate, we're victims of the same struggle. Shout out to Tupac.
And I think once you get to a certain level of fame and influence, every single man's going to be hit with this. I mean, the reason Aiden hasn't been hit by it is because it's just so unbelievable. Everyone knows Aiden's fucking full of shit.
I literally have, though, bro. I got canceled like 30 times, bro. 30 times.
For hanging around with chicks? They said you like had sex with a girl or whatever. You got sexual assault.
No, nothing like that. Thank God I haven't had that.
What I mean. Yeah, because everyone knows you're not getting laid, so that's fine. But when you're an actually high status male,
Adam,
it's pretty clear.
Why did you
that happens.
Whatever, bro. Cool.
And so it can't be true.
Say again. Sorry.
I know
girls.
I know girls who have fucked Aiden, so I don't think that's totally true.
What? How do you know this?
I know all about you, Aiden.
Tell me all about Aiden.
Bro, hey. What is this, bro?
I know like 10 trans chicks that Aiden fucked.
All right, see, now people are going to believe that shit. It's not true at all. Come on, bro. You know it's not true.
Aiden?
Andrew, I swear to God, I've never fucked a trans girl before. All my life, and I never will.
Let me tell you all a story. When I was about 25, I was living in Thailand. And I must be the only man who lived in Thailand because I was fighting. So I lived there for 2 years. And I lived there, and I must be the only man who lived in Thailand. I've never paid for sex, never slept with a prostitute, none of the weird shit. So I'm living in Thailand, and I had this Russian girlfriend, and then she went back to Russia, and I was a bit lonely, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try and get myself a new girlfriend. And by coincidence, the same day, I met this beautiful Swedish girl, and she was backpacking. And I met her, and I went up to her and started saying hello, blah, blah, blah. We agreed to go for a drink that night. After talking to her, I was walking home, and as I was walking, this transsexual who must have been about 55, 56, had a couple teeth missing. Some man, clearly a man, I don't want to, misgender, clearly a man, but was a transsexual, was walking across the road from me. And he/she pointed at me and said, "Hey, I can tell by how you walk. You have a big dick."
What the fuck?
And I looked back at this transsexual and thought, well, I'll take the compliment. And I said, yes, that's true. Thank you very much. And I continued on my walk. That was the end of the story. Until 9 o'clock rolls around, I get on my motorcycle. I go down to this bar to meet this Swedish girl. I'm sitting there. I get drinks on the table. She turns up 20 minutes late. And I'm sitting there with the Swedish girl. And after an hour and a half of drinking and enjoying each other's company, I'd already kissed her twice. I was due to go back to her house because my house was a dump and she had more money than me. And we're going to go and stay at hers. When the transsexual walks in the bar, and in front of the entire bar, she walks in and points to me across the bar and goes, "Dick." And the entire bar stops.
What did
and
she
looks
say?
Big dick. She said big dick.
And the entire bar stops and looks at her, the old transsexual with missing teeth, and then looks at me. And I tried to explain for the following 10 minutes to this Swedish girl that I've never slept with this person. I don't know why she says I have a big dick, and I've never been with her, and I don't know it. I just saw her on the street, and she didn't believe me. She went toilet and never returned. That's a story from when my lonely night in Thailand. That's true, and it completely happened.
You never give a ladyboy a shot?
I've never given a ladyboy a shot, no. Am I missing out, Adam?
I haven't done it either, but I went out to Thailand when I was like 19, 20, and the ladyboys are out there. And some of them, even back then, this was like 20 years ago, they were doing a pretty impressive ruse. Like, they looked like more of a woman than a lot of women that I know. So,
Jesus.
Shout out to them.
I've seen a ladyboy kick the fuck out of a dude. It was a really interesting sight. He was saying some shit to her, running his mouth, and she literally fought like a man. And
wait, did Amaranth get permabanned from Twitch? Did something happen, or
heels on and everything?
All right, can I just address the elephant in the room? Why is nobody talking? Yo, so Lena, you just finished. I heard the video's going crazy on Pornhub. You guys crashed it.
It's on my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So Adam, if you don't, oh, sorry, Andrew. What happened was this. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you heard Andrew. They did a video. Basically, Adam and them, they're married. They've been married for a while. They have a beautiful family. And basically one day, they decided to, basically Adam said, hey, hun, you go ahead and get a BBC by this guy. So they had a big black cock insert her puss. And
was not in the video.
And that's
true.
Pretty much what happened. And thoughts, Andrew?
Well, I think I mentioned this on one of my previous podcasts. I said that I wouldn't personally do that.
Bro.
But it's not my personal preference. But I want to make something clear. I'm really careful about what I say to people. I don't want to insult anybody. That's not who I am as a person. If that's their personal decision to make, then they can make their own personal decisions and do as they please. I'm not here to sit and say they shouldn't do it. All I can say is that I wouldn't personally do that. That's not something I would allow my woman to do. But perhaps I'm missing something. Maybe you can tell me why I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Would you guys let your wife do that?
The thing that the most important piece of context that is missing is the fact that we already had been doing porn for, I mean, maybe 5-6 years, or really since the very beginning of our relationship. And she is 32.
Add gas to those.
She is a mother. Realistically, she's not going to be doing this forever. But we decided that it made a lot of sense for her to seize upon the moment, the fact that she's still got her youth about her, and slurp up a black cock for the fucking paper, man.
He liked it. He liked watching the video.
Yeah, I was kind of turned on by it. I'm not gonna lie.
So my question would be, sorry, one more time. Lena, right? Correct? Lena?
Lena, yes.
Lena, do you think that you have an emotional attachment to this man now, or like you literally wouldn't care what happened to him? Let's say, heaven forbid, something, I don't know, he got locked up and went to jail or something. Like, would you care, or would you literally, you have zero interest in him as an individual?
Feel for him as I would feel for like almost anyone I'd ever met who went to jail. But like, no offense, Jason, I see you as like a male sex doll. Like you were just
no emotional attachment to him whatsoever.
No, this is where I have my emotional attachment.
Okay, well then, if you're capable of keeping that divide, then I'm not here to insult you. And the reason I don't insult people, I also want to make this very clear, is because
I'm kidding.
Maybe it's just the life I've lived, but I think the internet has fucked the world up. And I think one of the ways it's messed the world up is that everybody's constantly running their mouths. And the world I'm from and the life I've lived, if you insult somebody, it's you have to be prepared to defend that opinion. And I know people who have run their mouths and end up getting shot for it. And I don't like to sit around and insult people unless I have a genuine beef with them. So I'm not here to judge you or your life. I can just say that it's not something I would personally do. Well, if you feel like you have no emotional attachment to the guy, I think that's a good thing. I think your heart should be in one place.
Andrew,
and that's all I'm going to say.
Objectively, you could definitely beat the shit out of me, but one time I was hanging out with the UFC fighter Donald Cowboy Cerrone, and he pulled up some old Andrew Tate kickboxing matches and was showing me them and did a pretty good job of making the point of this guy can't fight, which I am not in a position to judge, but I have had that experience where a former UFC champion has basically told me about what a bitch you are, which I don't agree with. I'm a fan of the Top G. I like everything that you're doing out here, but I think you and Donald Cerrone need to settle this in the squared circle.
Well, that's the thing about fighting, right? The thing about fighting as a sport is that everybody who watches it goes, this guy can't fight, or everyone at home who's never even fought says this guy can't fight, or other fighters say this guy can't fight, which is why as a fighter you constantly feel like you have something to prove. Even if you win 100 fights in a row, there's always going to be someone out there who says you can't fight. I'd like to think that my record stands for itself. I've had 88 fights. I've had a bunch of fights, 4-time world champion. I fought a bunch of rules, including MMA. And I did my very best, and I won a bunch of titles and made some money and beat a bunch of people. And of course, there's always going to be someone who watches me and says I can fight. There's a bunch of videos that say I can, and there's the odd idiot who says I can't. But I'm very happy with who I am in my career and what I've achieved, and I'm very confident in my abilities. So it is what it is. And as for Cerrone, I've heard of him. Didn't McGregor finish him pretty quick?
Wait, Chad,
I believe
is
so.
he a good fighter, yes or no?
Sure. But either way, we need to settle that score at some point. I just want to throw that out there. But
I don't know if we do. I don't know if I need, because, and this is something I want to make clear as well. I don't know if I need beef with people on the internet. I see a lot of this. I see a lot of people constantly beefing each other and all these arguments, etc. I don't need any of those things. I'm fighting against the judicial system. I'm fighting against the most powerful people in the world trying to silence me. I have enough battles in my life. I don't have time to be fucking tweet beefing with some dude. If he has a problem with me, he can come to my house. He knows where I am.
To be fair to Andrew Tate, I'm pretty sure Andrew Tate is like a professional tweet beefer. I think there was a guy that made fun of him once on Twitter, and he literally pulled up a van outside this dude's house after a week of doxing him and figuring out where he lived to try to get him outside to come and fight him in real life, to be fair. But
Tristan was in my DMs, like really sincerely trying to convince me that I had made a very grave error, a massive mistake, as a result of having let my wife shoot with another man. Myself personally, having been, a couple weeks removed from the actual incident happening, I don't really feel like I made a mistake. It feels like some pretty regular porn
WT
shit.
in the chat, man.
I was a little bit jealous at first. It's kind of a weird feeling knowing that your woman was in the arms of another man, even if it was only for a few hours. But it's interesting. You don't seem like you have as much of a real like moral issue with the act itself.
Well, I can give you my opinion on why I wouldn't ever do it. And I think the reason I wouldn't ever do it is because I believe that a man and a woman have a connection between them. And I think that connection is solidified by sexual exclusivity from the female's part. And I believe there's an energy cord between. And I think that once that's broken with another man, I do believe there's a degree of the connection which is damaged. And I think that when the relationship is good, perhaps you will not feel it. But when the relationship is bad, or when arguments start to happen, or you start to get on each other's nerves, you might notice a slight difference in behavior. Because I do also think that once the seal has been broken, I'll give you an example. The 4-minute mile was impossible to achieve, they believed, until one man ran the 4-minute mile, and then a bunch of people ran the 4-minute mile. So once the seal's been broken, for example, let's say your wife's sleeping with another man, the idea of sleeping with another man is not as intimidating as it was once was. And perhaps the idea of sitting through an argument or sitting through a rough patch in a relationship and continue to try to work it out as opposed to just jumping on a new man, it might be less appealing than it once was previously. So I believe, personally, if my woman had already slept with another man, she's more likely to just give up on the relationship and sleep with another man again in a rough patch. That's my personal view.
Facts, chat.
Say again?
Why would I mean, I've never cheated on you, like, even in the lowest terms of cheating, like responding to a DM from somebody or anything. Like, I've never done any of that. Everything in our relationship has been out in the open. You know, like all my messages with the person that I worked with, I was like, hey, just so you know, like, these are the messages. And like, Adam has fucked about 200 women in front of me, and he cheated on me. So like, you know,
Adam, that's terrible.
We all got our issues. Hey, let me just tell you, about a half hour ago, I was laying on the floor in the adjacent office with a large Italian ass shaking on top of my face. She does this thing called Brazilian face sitting.
He almost died.
It's going to appear on onlyplugtalk.com, which is our weekly podcast where we interview and then fuck a different girl every single week. And this girl was really cutting off my ability to breathe. And when I would grab her ass and try to move her ass off of my face, she would grab my hands and hold on to them so that I wasn't able to escape. And Lena was involved. She was giving me head during all this. And so, I don't know, like, do you feel like that affects our connection at all? Because I can, after having you shot with this guy, I can kind of understand why that shit doesn't matter to you, because you and the other guy don't really matter to me at this point.
I think it's, well, my personal view is that it's very different for a woman than it is for a man. And I think that, and I hope I'm wrong, if your relationship reaches a rough patch, perhaps the idea of being with another man will be more tempting than it once previously was, because the seal's already been broken. That's my personal view. I don't, with all due respect, care what you want to do with your own relationship. If it makes you happy, it should make you happy, and that's fine. And it's your decision to make. It's not my decision to make. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't do it. I can give you admiration for a degree to how well you've dealt with the pressure, I guess, or the hate or the backlash. I mean, you've handled it pretty well, which I guess is good. Not a lot of people can do that. So I have to give you some degree of respect for that. But I guess you expected all that before you made the decision to do it, right?
Yeah, I did. And I mean, I've caught a lot of flack because when you first commented on me on the Tucker Carlson show, I left an Instagram comment that said, if he's the top G, I want to be the bottom G. So I do want to extend an invite that if you were ever interested in doing your first ever double penetration scene, that me and Lena, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but I feel like,
yo, dude,
would he be a suitable candidate? Would you? Can I tap him in?
I don't know. No. He looks built.
Hold on, can I fill in real quick, Andrew? You know,
you're out, Aiden. We canceled you. You're not in this conversation anymore.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Andrew. Would you, Andrew? Would you double penetrate her, bro? Would you do that, Andrew? Go ahead. Finish the answer question.
If we're all flopped together, is that chill?
There's absolutely 0% chance of that happening. And it's not because Elena is particularly unattractive. It's because she's married to Adam, and I have no interest in degenerate, pointless sex, and I have no interest in making a spectacle of myself, or even just involving myself in anything which I deem to be overall haram and pointless. It's just not something I'd be interested in. There's not a single amount of money on the planet you could pay me to undertake. So
shout out to all who's not doing double penetration, because I respect you all so much.
I'm with Andrew, by the way. I couldn't get paid any amount of money to fuck. No offense, Adam. Respect to you. Degenerate sex, I'm not with that. No amount of money.
Yeah, you make $40 a month sitting on your ass. So, and that's from one sponsor, I think, right? So,
stop exposing him.
No, I mean, I read it online.
But yeah, I'm with Andrew on that one. Andrew,
so do you two think you're going to stay together forever?
I mean, if Adam cheats on me again, maybe not. But
I'm not a cheater anymore. I left that in the past.
That wasn't the old days. He likes to say.
If you get a divorce, don't you think people are going to attribute it to this event?
I always think that we're going to be together forever. I mean, we didn't get married a long time ago. We just got married. But it is unfortunate that if, like, in 10 years we break up because, like, let's say he cheated on me, everyone's going to blame it on the fact that I fucked Jason in July of 2023.
I don't think
no one's going to think about anything else.
Nobody's going to be
This is true. I thought about this for Melina and me too. If Melina and I ever break up for some reason, it's always going to be because it's probably going to be because people are going to assume that she got BBC'd or I got jealous or something. No matter what happens, even if I kill her family, like, that's what people are going to assume.
I don't really think that it's that likely to follow us 10 years into the future. I don't know.
My hope is to be with Adam forever. That is what I want.
And again, last thing I want to say is this. Well, not last thing, but I think I asked this, but wait, so Lena, which sex was better? Because you haven't had it. Jason was the first dick you've had, right?
You know what? Let me say something. I find this very uncomfortable to talk about. There's not many things I find uncomfortable, but I just find this uncomfortable to talk about. And the reason is not because, I mean, I'm an adult. I know what sex is. Of course, I've lived a very varied life. I just feel like, I don't know. We have so many people watching us, and we're just talking about dick and vagina. Don't you think this is below us? I don't know. We're all pretty intelligent people. We talk about the Matrix and how they're trying to dumb us all down and trying to control all of our minds. And this base instinct talk, I find it very uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable being on this stream. If I was sitting with a woman next to me, the last thing I would talk about is our personal life. I just don't think it's the smart thing to do. And I don't think that it is. I don't have any interest in the personal sex life of any married couple, and I don't want to hear about it, and I don't want to talk about it. And I just find it very uncomfortable. I'm extremely uncomfortable in this situation. That's the truth. And I'm not saying that from a position of weakness. I'm saying it from a position of strength. I don't like talking about these things. I don't like talking about women getting fucked. I don't like talking about what I do with women. I don't like talking about any of it. I think that what I do in the bedroom with a woman who I care about should be to a degree sacred. And I think it should be completely private. Absolutely. And I don't want to hear about anyone else fucking. I want to make something clear to the I don't watch porn. I've never bought an OnlyFans. I've never paid for sex. My relationship with sex involves love, and I don't think it should happen outside of love. And I think that's the way that sex should operate. And I think that when you decide, and once again, I could be wrong, when you decide to keep sex exclusively for love, there's something beautiful and special about it. And if you decide not to do that, then you keep chasing a new high. And you can have threesomes and fuck a bunch of girls. And I'm not saying I haven't done it, but eventually you're constantly just chasing a new high and you end up just doing something weird. Whereas if you just say, I only have sex with girls I love, then it's always special and it's always pretty sacred. And you get to just enjoy it that way. And beautiful children are birthed and life goes on.
In maybe like the last 5 years of our relationship, I can really only think of maybe like 1 or 2 times that we've had sex with a girl off camera. For the most part, we are monogamous. We just fuck around on camera. And I think if anything, our realization is that the world is so extremely fascinated by a couple like us who are open-minded sexually, because there's a lot of conversations about polyamorous relationships. And, you know, in our case, I do think it's kind of disingenuous for everybody to act like we're in this crazy poly relationship when we actually are monogamous, besides on camera. But I mean, for us, it's really like a porn thing. You know, she shot this scene with this dude. As much as she may have enjoyed it or not enjoyed it, it was a money decision. It was like, oh, this is going to be a big move for my career and for our family. We're going to be able to retire off of this money. So that was the reason for it. Not like, oh, I'm just dying to have another dick in my mouth.
I understand. And I'm not a saint. I'm not saying sitting here trying to say I'm a saint. I'm not trying to talk from a position of authority, but I have perhaps, maybe it's my fight career, which Cerrone doesn't respect, or maybe it's something else. But I think that you can achieve a lot of happiness in life through actually reducing your exposure to certain things. I'll give you an example. I'm not particularly a foodie, but I will only eat once a day. Sometimes I don't eat for 2 or 3 days at a time, and that's the reason I love a steak. So right now I have unlimited sexual options because I am the top G and I'm the most famous man on the planet, and thousands of women a week are constantly trying to throw themselves at me. And the reason I reject them all is because I don't think I would enjoy sex as a whole if I slept with all these women. The reason I enjoy sex is because I say no to everybody and say no to everything. And by reducing my exposure to something, that's how I still find it interesting, and that's how I still enjoy it. So I know what you're saying. I'm just talking from my personal experience. I try very hard to not give in to any temptations and try to avoid them. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but by doing that, I find satisfaction in the world. So if I feel like fucking, I quite often don't fuck.
A corollary to that is that we were just on, we were all over Italy and Spain and France on our honeymoon, and we were eating in 5-star restaurants every single day, the best food that's out there. And by the end of it, I didn't give a fuck at all about what I was eating. And now that I'm back home and I'm, eating on a pretty strict diet and exercising and everything like that, you could go get me a McDonald's fucking Big Mac and I'm going to be on cloud 9 because it's just so much more potent than the stuff that I'm eating on a day-to-day basis. So I would say that in the sense that there are a lot of guys out there who think that the key to happiness is just sleeping with as many women as possible. From my perspective, I'm infinitely more happy just being in a nice, solid relationship where I can really trust my partner, as opposed to the way I was, Andrew, before I got into this relationship with her. I was in the streets.
I saved you.
I was bad. I was fucking like 5, 6, 7 girls a week, new girls. Oh, it was disgusting. Doing cocaine, drinking to an absurd degree, popping Xanax, snorting perks.
Fuck drugs. Fuck drugs. Fuck drugs.
I was drugs, man. Yeah, I was drinking lean like Aiden Ross, and now I'm much
insane,
happier.
I'm sitting here like it's crazy. All right.
Well, I agree, and I just want to say that before you guys leave, I agree. I just want to say that I wish you absolutely the best. I wish the best for everybody on the planet, and I have nothing against you, and I'm glad that you are happy with your decision. I hope it works out fantastically for you, and I hope you stay together forever and you raise your children, because that's a beautiful thing, and that's what the world needs more of. So I wish you the absolute best. I think a lot of people expected us to argue, and I don't feel that way about you or your decisions, and you seem like very nice people. So I wish you the absolute best. And Lena, I hope you had fun, and I hope you enjoy your marriage. I don't know what else people expected me to say.
Next time Sneeko and fucking Myron make a trip to Romania, I want to be right there on the PJ, hanging out and talking about why girls suck.
No.
Oh, no?
Oh, I draw the line there. We have one more porno to film, so we have to go.
Yeah. All right, hey guys, thank you so much for coming on. Andrew, Jake's ready.
Appreciate you. Much love.
All right,
Nice to
Adam.
meet you.
All right, Lena. All right, Adam.
Guys. How we turn the off?
Just hang up.
Yeah, baby, just walk
Are you up next? Yeah, I'm Jake.
I figured they would think so.
Just close it. Right?
Hit the red button. All right. So we're good. I'm gonna add Jake in real quick.
I think a lot of people expected me to give them a hard time. I'm not going to give them a hard time. I think that whatever they've decided to do, whether it's worked out perfectly for them or not, life will give them the lessons they need to learn, whether they're positive or negative, and it's up to life to do that. It's not up to me to do that.
Yeah, that is true.
No, I'm just kidding. How mad at you guys?
Jake!
What up, man?
Jake,
Training hard?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, nonstop. Honestly, this is the best shape I've been in. I'm excited for this fight. 18 days away.
Damn.
When you getting in there, Aiden?
Actually, soon. Okay.
He's got to fight his battle against lean first.
Bro, what is going on with this lean shit? Yes, bro, I'm clean. What the fuck is going on here? You know what? I'll say this right now, Jake. After you beat Diaz, I want to get it. I want to get in some work with you. We'll do some Miami training in the hot sun. You know what I'm saying, on the beach.
Aiden, it's not just about the training. I think every man should have a professional fight at some point in his life. One, because of the pressure you're under and how scary it is, because there's a lot of pressure, because you're putting your ego on the line. And secondly, because you have to dedicate yourself to a training camp completely and fully. You can't just do one pad session and put it on the fucking internet and talk about being a fighter. You need to dedicate yourself and try hard and set a date where you have a fair competition against another man and put it on the line. That's what you need to do as a man, so you learn about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you have beef with like some other streamers and stuff too?
Like one guy named Hassan, but he's like 7 foot tall and he wears dresses. So I'm not gonna fight that guy. Andrew, oh, there you go.
Is that the guy I think it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. You're a mate.
Yeah. But nah, man, I would love to get in the ring. I swear. I actually really, really would. One day.
I think if you had a reason to stop sipping lean, it would help you. Like,
I've been clean. I've been clean for a while now, about a month.
But you were texting my friend like 3 days ago.
Is this the guy that does all the crypto scams, like Crypto Zoo and stuff, or?
I'm not lying.
You're talking about Jasper, okay?
Yes.
It was not
Or is that
3
the
days
other
ago.
one?
I texted him like a couple months ago about lean.
That's his brother. Oh,
I haven't done lean in over a month. You can I'll take a drug test on stream tomorrow. You want me to?
Do it. Chat, we want to see this.
Okay, but why are you making... Okay, fine, I'll do it.
No. All right, we won't talk about it. I'm
gonna do it for real. I'm gonna do it. All right, got you. Yeah, I got you. So look.
No, you won't.
I will.
You talk shit.
We're missing Zerka right now. What's going on over here?
Very by the book. And I literally do blow off a teenager's asshole. 18 plus. No, on her birthday.
Zerka, this is your world. We're just living in it. We can't put words in your mouth. By the way,
I'm a pedophile.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my God, this guy.
Zerka. By the way, how many drinks have you had today?
He's just like, how many
It
views
doesn't
can I
matter
rail?
because the truth is, every man on earth is a pedophile. You know why men drive?
No, that's actually not true.
Oh, yeah? You want me to debunk you?
Please. Okay.
Every man who's driving, he's like, whoa, bro, she's cute. And then they go, no, bro, she's 17. Why they are checked that she's 17 is because they found a 17-year-old attractive.
Stop the cap.
You lost me.
What are you pulling over asking girls for their
Have
IDs? How do you know?
have you ever found a girl who's underage attractive and you were like, whoa, I didn't know she's underage?
No, and I'm going on
Crime.
very by the book.
And I literally do blow off a teenager's asshole.
18 plus.
Cheated. Crafting. First, crafting. 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 Game video settings. Options. Cheated. Crafting. First, crafting.
Sorry, wait. I did not see what happened. Wait, did he?
Crafting. Crafting. Game video settings. Options.
And we'll spar and we'll film it and we'll decide if we want to release it or not afterwards. But I have no problem. We can have a sparring match anytime. That's easy,
let's
right?
do it. Let's do it, guys.
I'm down for that, but we can't. But we can't release it for free. That's like it's like giving the people what they want for nothing. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I would love to. You know, I'll spar too for you with you guys. Fuck, Jake. Let's just go to Romania. We'll go 50-50 on a jet. We'll go to Romania, Jake, and I'll spar. We could do a threesome spar. I'm with it.
Why do you make everything sound weird?
Dude, I'm down to just spar with you guys for fun. Guys being dudes.
Anyway,
Aiden,
yeah.
Have you ever played a sport, Aiden? Have you ever been outside? You look pale.
I actually haven't been outside in a long time, but Jake, I have you know that I'm going to be going outside a lot more now.
And that's Jake made an important point because when it comes to these fights, he made an important point about the people want to see it, and that's very valuable. So it's not as easy as people think to just fight. There's a whole bunch of promotion behind it, and things must be done, etc. Because if it was that easy, like I said, Jake and I could spar, of course, but that video...
Okay, I can't tell, because even on my subreddit, people keep saying, like, oh, like, he's getting little bro, like, Aiden is shitting, or Tate is shitting, Aiden is so hard. This is, like, part of, like, what they do. This is, like, their act. It's, like, their routine, right? You know that, right? Like, it's not, like, legitimately Tate shitting on Aiden. Like this is, like, how they go back and forth. I can't tell if you guys are aware of that, or if you actually think that he's, like, with great animosity, like, okay. Because some of you guys are fucking
a little
autistic.
teaser or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Jake,
you know where I am? Well, I can't leave the house, Jake, so
right.
you know where I am. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here.
Jake, they're asking. I know they're gonna ask. Still, anything updates on fighting KSI? Would you still be down to fight him? Is that still a thing that's gonna happen in the future?
I've been down. I've been down. I've been trying to make it happen for a long time, and I think everyone can see that. And he's the one that has always had an excuse with music or touring. And then he wants to drain the weight down to 180 pounds, which I agree to if he wanted to do winner takes all for all the money. And so he says, okay, sure, we'll do winner takes all. He says that on Twitter, and then we go behind the scenes for the negotiations with his manager, and his manager ducks the whole entire thing. They're like, oh, no, not winner takes all, like only an extra $1 million. So then there's like a weight thing going back and forth, and it just seems to me that he doesn't want to get it done.
Are Logan and KSI really close, or is it all just a weird like promotional thing?
I think it's they're like acquaintances.
Okay.
But it is like this weird thing. But they both kind of like joke about that. Like I've seen Logan be like, "Yeah, we're best friends," like, and kind of say it jokingly. But obviously they're business partners in that whole entire thing. So.
Yeah, interesting. I just thought I'd ask. And I have nothing against Logan either. I think a lot of people think I have a problem with Logan. I don't have problems with anybody. I live with a pure heart. I'm a happy man. But I just thought I was just curious about that. Because when KSI is running his mouth to you, I'm like, why is Logan not punching him in the face? What the fuck?
Yeah, business, I guess, is business. It is weird.
Damn.
It puts me in a weird spot because, like, I don't know how to feel about it. I personally don't like it because it's like, here's this guy that constantly is dragging me down, constantly jumping at every opportunity to pull me down and to defame me and to say anything bad about me. And then my brother's like acting like he's best friends with them. And then even when people ask like, oh, you know, they ask Logan like, oh, who would you pick in the fight? And Logan's like, oh, I don't know. That would be tough for me. Like, no, it's really not. Like,
wait. So when you ask,
he eventually says like, well, I would have to pick Jake, but he plays both sides definitely, and it does get annoying. But it's like I also respect his hustle as an entrepreneur and as a businessman because he, you know, created this multi-billion-dollar company now with his enemy, and I can't hate on that. I want my brother to accomplish his goals, and I'm happy for him, and he's so successful and doing amazing, and to me I'm just proud of him. I'm proud to be related to him. I'm happy for him, but definitely it hurts me sometimes seeing that shit for sure.
What age do you think you'll retire, Jake?
Who do you guys got, KSI or Jake in the fight?
Man, I have no idea. I want to be world champion, and that really is my goal, and to prove to anyone that I actually can do it. And to go from a Disney Channel kid who, you know, was not in the gym at all to a world champion, I think would be a remarkable story. And I think it would inspire a lot of other kids to chase their dreams, no matter how wild or crazy or sensational that they are. So that's my goal, and I think I could do it in the next 3-4 years. So I'll probably maybe retire when I'm like 30.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question real quick? When you guys are fighting, like, do you guys develop like any problems from it, like brain damage or anything like that? Like, does it like do you guys develop any like physical issues?
Well, you can be unfortunate and you can be unlucky, and that's the whole thing about fighting. It's why it's so universally respected.
Jesus
and I
Christ.
even said this to KSI. I said it when he replied something stupid because he's low IQ, and I said, ultimately, at the end of the day, anybody who enters the ring to a degree I respect, because you're putting your ego on the line and you're also putting your health on the line. It's pretty as close as you can get to the gladiator pit in modern times. And I know people who have entered the ring and unfortunately they've exited and they've never been the same. And some of them are my teammates and some of them are my opponents, and it's sad always. And it's, yeah, bad things can happen in there. It's real. I've been very fortunate, and I wish there was a world in which nobody ever picked up any kind of damage from it, but it's a real possibility you have to keep in mind every time you're training for a fight. So yeah, it's scary.
Gotcha.
I think lean is worse for your brain than boxing, though.
Facts, man. That's why I kicked the cup. Had to, Jake. Had to kick.
Are
that
you
cup.
still with Amy?
This is really crazy, bro. I can't, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I can't get away from lean. Why? You know I'm not. You know I'm not, Jake.
I know you're not. It's been a while since we talked. What do you mean? Like,
We just talked like a month ago. Well, like a heart to heart. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
No, I'm not, Jake. No. No.
Yeah. Well, this YouTube boxing thing, I think, is a fantastic opportunity for a bunch of people who are constantly just talking shit to each other to actually do something about it. And I think if people have a genuine issue with each other, then they should fight and sort it out. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's the best thing about it. And it's interesting to hear what Jake's saying about KSI not wanting to fight him, because I think that's the fight everybody would really want to see. I think that's going to be the biggest one. Perhaps one of the biggest ones you can make right now.
For sure. And I've done everything I can to make it happen multiple times. But at some point, he has to step up to the plate. And honestly, I think at some point it has to happen just for the culture. And I know he wants it. It's just a matter of timing and all things considered.
Well, we'll see whose corner Logan's in. Hopefully he's in the right corner, because, you know, brotherhood is the most important thing. And I think he would. I'd like to believe he would choose you, of course, when push came to shove.
Yeah, no, I think deep down he wants me to win 100%, but it's just the way he like presents that sometimes. And that's what's weird about it for me, is he's the one who, when he lost to KSI, he's like, you have to go beat him. And that's really at first like what motivated me a lot to get into the gym and train so hard, is I saw my brother being broken and sad, and the loss was really affecting him. And he was like, he kind of like bestowed this thing onto me to like go get our family's name back. And
holy fuck, this is boring. What else is going on today, guys?
Situation that they're really in.
Is Logan there now?
No. I mean, he's in Puerto Rico, but he's not at the house right now.
I was gonna say hello.
Nate Diaz is here, actually, in Puerto Rico. He's like in the other house over here.
Have you seen him training?
Go play Terraria with XQC.
Get him.
Wait, is he really playing Terraria?
Oh shit.
I can get him. Oh my god.
Nate's there?
Hold up, bro. Andrew, I'm a big fan of Diaz brothers, bro. Holy fuck, I think I'm gonna fan out, I think.
Good.
No,
Good. They deserve respect. They train very hard. They're legends of the sport.
Andrew, could you introduce me to them, please?
I don't know them. I've never spoken to them before. Why would I introduce you?
Oh, okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna get nervous.
Introduce yourself.
All right, you're right. I got this. Fuck.
Way to get nervous over a fucking stream, looking at a computer screen.
I'm sorry, all right, my bad. Fuck.
You're a nerd, bro.
Hey, shut up, dude. You were.
Let's see if Nate's there.
Oh.
With that fucker.
God damn it.
Off you go, Aiden. You said you were nervous. Go on.
Nate, I'm a big fan, bro. I'm a big fan.
I don't give a fuck, pussy. I heard you like Jake Paul.
I love Jake. That's my brother.
But who you think's gonna win the fight?
I gotta go, my brother Jake, man. I'm gonna ride for my bro.
Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
No, but Mr. Diaz,
Fuck you, Wade. You lucky we weren't in person. I Stockton slapped the shit out you, bitch.
Mr. Diaz, I'm a big fan. You don't understand. Mr. Diaz, can I have a picture?
Nah, you're lucky I'm even on your bitch ass stream.
Damn, bro. The fuck? Bro, I'm a big fan, bro. I just want a picture, please.
I don't give a fuck about you.
Damn. Is that really how it would go down, Andrew? Hey, by the way, thanks for having my back, asshole.
Sorry about that.
What a different America out here.
1 hour
If I
video,
cruise up
guys.
some of the haulers. You think that's a good idea?
The poorest region of America.
A lot of people don't understand that if it wasn't for coal mines, a lot of these people around here would be starving to death.
Feels like everybody picked up and left.
I came from a long line of drug users. I will be the first in my family to hold a college degree.
Are you the grandma of the hauler?
I guess.
Massive hit to a community like this.
I want to show people that we are more than just drugs and coal mining.
We work hard. We
But where are we in West Virginia or where? Oh, southern West Virginia. Okay.
support our families, and we don't let nobody step
southern West Virginia to eastern Kentucky is the largest of economically distressed counties in the country.
between that.
This place got me a little emotional. But some have stayed. So today we're gonna get far out as we can, into the sticks, to meet the locals, ask the questions, learn from them, and get a better understanding of what this region is like. Let's do this.
Holy shit, did she die?
Here we are in McDowell County, and so this is the poorest nature. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Old video, yes.
Painkillers. I said no, but the way this video is going, I might just take them up on it. You see, it's not a coincidence that this parking lot looks identical to almost every other parking lot in America. It's because there's a sneaky little law in almost every city in the United States that forces private businesses and residences to build way more parking than they actually.
Are you gonna talk about the Sneeko drama? There's nothing to talk about. The dude is cooked. I don't even know what I could possibly say. Like, what am I supposed to say about it?
Need. And when I say way more parking than they actually need, I mean way more parking than they actually, that's a dog, need. There are so many parking spaces in America that we literally can't even count them all. The best estimate puts it at around 1 billion spaces, which is 4 spots for every car in America. And that number of empty spaces is only getting larger, because any new construction or renovation in almost any city in America is being held hostage by a bunch of archaic laws from the 1950s called minimum parking requirement.
Just go over the threads.
her and she's not in the mood about her weight.
Well, that's why
and
you
she
find
has
the
a
right
reaction.
time.
Okay, all right.
But
Listen,
sometimes
time.
it's not
should
a
go.
right
All right, so
time.
now you're saying text.
Listen, I disagree.
You're saying
Because
in
if you get
person.
a text and I'm like, babe, I
got
got your
you.
text today.
Listen,
like, what
it's
do you mean?
one, it's
Let the
very.
Now you have to have a
PMS, let the
conversation
Now
though.
you go to conversation.
Okay,
Listen,
gotcha.
I think one,
Ashley, go
that
ahead.
is very impersonal, and nobody likes a very impersonal message.
You're bleeding.
Two, on top. Can you stop?
Check this out.
Two
the
on-
truth is.
Hold on, Zerka, let her go.
Two, on top of that, I at least for me, I'm a little sensitive. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm the. If you guys believe in zodiac, I'm Cancer. I cry a lot. We're emotional.
That's very attractive.
Anyways, I also think you can forgive, but you can't forget. So in the sense, if you have that written out, and then that's something you're gonna refer to all the time, like, hey, you thought I was fat, like, or you don't want to be with me
Gotcha.
for these reasons. I just think it's something where, as a woman, I would probably keep looking back at that text and be like, oh, why didn't he want to confront me?
But that would be more something like, okay, like I would take this message, I would react to it. Either I'm gonna change my life and lose weight and be like, wow, babe, like we were in this place where I wasn't in a good space and I wasn't healthy. Versus if you look at it and you just dwell on it and you do nothing about it, then that's a problem in
But
itself.
you don't think she already knows, though? Like, let's be real.
Well,
like, I think most
It's not fitting
people,
into her clothes.
when you gain weight, most people are like, hey, I'm not feeling my best self. That's why it's important to want, like, most people want to be
Everybody
healthy,
knows when
you know?
they're a fat cunt.
Okay, don't be rude.
But she knows she's gained weight,
that's what
but
I'm
it's
saying.
different when
Oh,
like
no.
you're managing it to the
Hold on.
gym.
You gotta stay
Oh
in.
man.
You're in very good shape. You look great.
Thank
Classy
you.
lady. Oh, John, you just recognized that?
Model.
Okay, play,
Yeah, I
play
just
on, play.
noticed now.
There
Yeah,
she
we
is.
should definitely have sexual intercourse.
If you did gain weight, how would you want your significant other to approach it? In person
Oh
or via
no.
text like this?
The cringe. He's
In
he's
person,
bombing.
I think I would want better. But actually, if it's in text and they do it respectfully, I'm
Sure, 'cause
also
teeth are
okay with
freaking
that because I'm
fluorescent
not a
in this
person that
video,
goes back to my
Jesus.
text
Do you
and starts
like-
like looking at them
Do you like?
over and over
He's
again.
about to say
and,
something
like,
else
I just
stupid.
like handle
Are
the
you
situation
into-
and get over it.
Are you into scissoring?
Oh my god.
Can we turn
Whoa.
off his mic?
I think a text is an intro into a conversation.
Man.
And sometimes
Nah,
men
we
don't know
got
how
it.
to have an
We
intro
said
to
the same
conversation.
thing 15 times.
Okay, I just
girl.
want to make sure.
get it.
I just want to make sure.
She
We
agrees
got
with
it.
you, not
You
me,
got
so
the
it's
text.
fine.
We got the message.
Wait a minute,
Okay,
here's
good.
the truth.
Nat, I got the
Here's
text
the
message.
truth.
I read it. Nat wants a text
Here's
message.
the
Okay.
truth.
I got the
Whether
message.
it's whether it's doctors,
Maria,
whether it's
listen, you and I are
doctors-
scissoring after the show is okay. Done. You already know that. Maria, do you want the text message or do you want to in person?
I would really appreciate both.
Yeah.
Like the text message and then, listen, babe, I send you this message. This is my opinion.
Like
and then
over the wall.
clarify
Are you saying-
whatever
John,
the
let her
text
go,
was
John.
about.
Okay.
And then clarify the text.
Are you saying the message over the wall?
Stop it.
It's fine.
Well, listen.
I got her smiling.
Here's the deal. Because I actually think this is
A
important.
really big problem that I'm looking at right now, and I haven't watched Zerka on too many different platforms. I don't know if Zerka can ever change gears, right? So like when you go on some shows, you act a certain way. When you go on other shows, you act another way. I don't know if Zerka has other gears that he can change into, or if he just runs in first the entire time.
Important subject. We've all been in relationships where we gain weight. We all gain weight. We all have. Guys are very visual creatures, and if there's girls getting weight, they're like maybe not so much into it anymore, and they're thinking about it. I feel like a girl will deal with a guy who's got a little, dad bod. It's sometimes a turn
Wealth
on.
belly.
Wealth belly, as we call it.
Wealth belly.
Here's what I would do, because if I'm eating good, my girl's eating good.
Yeah.
Right.
That love
So
weight.
right. So that means we're eating out at good restaurants.
Why did
That
you
means
have to
life
get
is
divorced
good.
from
We're
your
going
funniest
out to
orbiter?
bars, we're going to restaurants. That means we're probably both gaining some weight.
Which
So
one?
I would kind of put it on myself first. I'd say, hey, look, babe, I'm not feeling my best. I've noticed I've gained weieit. How are you feeling?
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
taking
I like
you
that.
back.
This talks
You guys,
This is your
you guys,
favorite investment.
I didn't just show up.
Look what you done.
Clap it up for your boy out here.
He's been through it.
And then,
Zerka's pissed.
and then
Blame yourself first.
I mean, I could go the Zerka approach, like, shut up, you fat bitch. But I don't think that's the ending that I want for this,
No,
because I
but-
do love my girl and I want her to look her best. Because
Right, but
the
again-
outcome,
Play vaudeville.
you're
It's
solving
early
for the
access
best
that looks
outcome.
fun.
Right.
I
Again,
want my
It's
girl to
working
lose
off
10 pounds.
ChatGPT tech.
How can I encourage that?
Estrogen has a way detrimental effect than testosterone. So you're fucked.
Yes.
Your bitch is gonna get fat as fuck.
Okay, but what if your woman, again, she goes through pregnancy, she's bearing your child, you know? Like, you're going to get mad at her because all of a sudden she has, obviously, post-pregnancy weight?
No.
literally-
There's a time
That's
frame there.
different. That's
There's a time frame. This is how this works.
Yeah, it's different.
She has a year.
A year? That's it?
You have a year. You had the baby.
Are you paying for that surgery? If that's the case,
Why?
you're paying
Not-
not everybody bounces back.
There's no surgery involved.
Not everybody bounces back.
You're raising this baby. You're milking that kid, and then sooner rather than later, you get back in the
But
gym.
not
Or we're having another kid. That's your
What,
option.
so you don't like notice it if we have another kid? You're just
No,
like, oh,
because
she's
you'll be
pregnant
pregnant again. and then
Depends
I'll-
if it's a male or a
Listen,
female.
not everybody's genetics is similar. Like
No. What you're doing is just forgiving it, allowing.
366,000 watch time hours, good for 8.5 million views a month. Since you get 12 million, I mean, how many watch? Oh, I don't know. I haven't checked.
less to do with the fact that like for me,
My watch
I get
hours
turned
probably
off
run
not
pretty
because
high, though, I would
someone's fat,
imagine.
but more so, are they having the habits to take care of themselves? And usually it's associated. They're eating more.
lying.
They're depressed about
But
life.
Astrid, you're thinking it from the lens of a woman thinking about a man.
She's literally lying. She's lying. If a fat man told her shut the fuck up and suck dick, she would like it. That's why she giggled.
Stop.
That's the truth.
I'm just
They
trying to
giggle.
understand.
They literally giggle
We're
for
gonna
the
have a
truth,
vote.
nigga.
Do we have a vote here? Do we want John to take it from a 10 to an 8?
From a 10 to
Yes or no?
5.
to a 5, please.
No,
the
it's
normal
never going to go to a 5, ladies.
Right,
Let's not be
that's
delusional
because it
here.
benefits their wallet.
To an 8.
That's because it benefits
He
their wallet.
hasn't stayed on topic for the past four
If
topics.
Zerka is more politically
We'll
correct,
have to have a meditation
they
session.
make more
after.
money.
I have 4.5 million watch hours for 14 million views. I don't know how that
That's
stacks
why
up with
she's
Zerka's.
giggling. There's
Vaginal
another one.
juices.
Especially the Latina
It's
one.
vaginal.
Latinos love you, right? Enjoy yourself, baby girl. Enjoy yourself.
He's
You
the one
didn't
that's
expose
laughing.
shit. Build the wall.
Okay.
Oh my
Next
John?
one.
You're a
John?
He's
I am
bombing
an
so
immigrant. I don't
Are we
care.
good?
It's
Oh my
arousal.
God.
Can we move on?
We gotta do arousal.
Is anybody here turned on other than me?
I think that
I
you're
know you have a
the
husband. That turns me on the most.
Diane? Diane?
No, I need
Hold my
I need to
hand, Diane.
meditate at this point.
Diane, how about this? I'll make you a deal. Would you like to trade seats with one of the ladies?
No,
With
it's okay.
Maria or Natalia?
No, let her
I'm
get
okay
sold.
here.
Okay, look at that's a trooper right there.
I get to take the mic off of him when he's
I
doing
like
too much.
that. Okay, ladies, we're gonna do one last story. I'll let the ladies pick.
Yay.
Even the
But
Mexicans.
Zerka has to approve. That's how this works. Ladies,
We're gonna be here all year.
I know.
should we talk about Pitbull talking about what's wrong with society on Drink Champs? Should we talk about what defines a slut? Amber Rose speaking with Jesse Lee Peterson. Should we have an OnlyFans conversation, or should we talk about dating a cougar like Michael Jordan's son?
All of them.
We don't have that time, sir.
Yes, we do.
You
Why are you
stole it
pretending
all.
you have a job?
You're gonna bring the dinosaurs and any question.
Okay, you
So-
girls, you
Show
girls
of
have no
hands
job.
for Pitbull talking about modern society.
Why are we pretending these
We
girls
have three.
aren't waiting to get fucked?
What defines a slut, Amber Rose?
No.
No. OnlyFans conversation. Michael Jordan's son dating Scottie Pippen's wife. All right. Well, then we're gonna talk about this.
I'm curious what
Pitbull
he
had to
said.
say.
Yeah, what he said.
Zerka, I actually think you're gonna thrive in this one. It's
Oh,
actually for
yeah.
you.
Where don't I thrive?
Maybe among these four women
Normal
right now, but in general, you kill the game. John fucking Zerka.
Yes.
Take some notes.
Yes.
Dinosaur hunter, buffalo hunter.
Immigrants
We
steal
out here.
everything.
Okay. We're talking about
You're talking about yourself, right?
Pitbull's talking on the Drink Champs podcast
I'm
recently.
horny.
We know,
I see,
John.
we see, we see
Drink
that.
some water.
Give him some water.
Give him
John.
some
It's the little
Water.
brother that can get the turned
All
off
right.
control.
All right. I'll absolutely.
Ooh, did you see this girl over here? Oh, she made the cringe face.
Champs
Oh
podcast
no.
I'm
recently.
horny.
We know,
I see,
John.
we see, we
yeah.
see.
Watch her, watch her.
Give him some water.
It's
What
not
are the
all-
odds on this cut ignorant slash just walking around?
I'll absolutely.
Let me do my
There you
thing,
go.
guys, for a
Yeah.
second. Then we all can
Very
have the
aroused.
chaos.
Very aroused.
We know, John. You're around me.
Since you ran so fast.
So
There's
Pitbull's on the
weights in
drink
your
champs. Guys, can I get an intro for the fucking goddamn short clip here? Hey everybody, welcome to Saucecast. It's a shit show today with John Zerka. We're having a great time. I want to give respect to Zerka for being here. It's nonsensical, it's amazing, it's entertaining. It's
Blood flowed to my cock.
all the time. But I want to give a quadruple shout out to these lovely Latina ladies. They're classy. They're dealing with the good, the bad, the ugly. Make sure to follow them on Instagram. It's all down there. I gotta give you guys credit here, John. Real talk. The ladies are good. They're nice.
I'm gonna be honest. I would keep them.
Good. In a cage.
Thank you.
Notice how they joke about the cage, but they really are fantasizing about it.
There is
Anything
no-
a woman jokes about. If you go to the woman,
long as it's
if you shut the fuck up, if you go to a woman at the bar and say, "Hey, pretend to be my girlfriend. My girlfriend's watching. My ex-girlfriend's watching," the woman who pretends to be your girlfriend actually likes you.
If she says yeah.
Yeah. Anything a woman can role play, she'll actually do in reality.
Thank you for that, John.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yeah, it's great advice.
No, shut the
Fun
fuck
at
up.
bar. She just told you to shut the fuck up.
These three gonna role play sucking dick.
If you had
All right, guys. Stay tuned to the after show where we're here with John Zerka.
We're getting
and
sued,
you never know
nigga.
what's gonna happen. So we're talking about modern society today. Here's my intro, guys. We're talking about modern society today. Pitbull's on the Drink Champs, and they're having actually an intellectual conversation, but in like a hip hop kind of way. It's kind of dope. So let's play this clip of what they're talking about and see if it resonates with you. Volume.
Out of the Bible, one of the most famous stories is what? Adam and Eve. What did Eve bite? She bit the apple. Look at the logo on your fucking phones. It's a bitten apple. So therefore, everybody biting that bitch right now.
You know what I said on the rhyme? I said most people hold on their phones, 2 hands holding your phone. It's like you pray to it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Like, that's what you're actually doing. You're actually sitting there and praying to this device.
It's a cell phone, baby. It's a cell phone for a reason. You're prison to the phone. You're in cell.
You know why it's really dope? Because at some point on dope or on any other substance abuse, you actually realize that you're hitting rock bottom. You will never realize you're hitting rock bottom.
Well, they said in Social Dilemma, he had a great line. He says, how you even know the Matrix if you don't know you're in the Matrix?
Nah, the other great line.
The users.
The users.
Say it.
He said the only 2 industries that call their customers users is software companies and drug dealers.
Illegal drugs. We live in a world of criticizing thinkers. I come from a world of being a critical thinker. I like to listen, I like to look at shit, break it down, and then so when someone get to talking shit, you go, okay, that's cool. I appreciate that, and I acknowledge your opinion, but what about this? Well, I say, look, I'm
Boom.
not
All
religious,
right.
man.
Cool. There's a lot that they covered right there. Actually, I thought that was pretty good.
What? Yeah.
So there was a lot of
A bunch of empty platitudes?
double entendres right there. If you're familiar with that, how that works. Yeah, there you go. They were talking about the Bible, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. Shout out to the
Jesus
fellas
is
out
king.
there. That's right. There he is. Actually,
That's his Old Testament.
that's the Old Testament, but we're not
Jesus
counting.
hasn't come in yet.
They talked about, very interesting, Adam and Eve. Eve took a bite of the apple. You look at the Apple logo, Apple, iPhone, bitten apple. Mind blown.
Oh, shit.
Okay, they're talking about praying to the cell phone,
Yeah,
right?
cell.
Watching your phone. All right, then they said, all right, well, the cell is actually a cell, like you're locked in a cell, because it basically consumes your life and you're locked in and you're basically a slave to your phone. They talk about people are addicted to it. It's basically dope, and the only thing that calls their base users are dope dealers and social media companies.
Yep.
Interesting. And they talked about the Matrix. You know you're in the Matrix. Shout out to Andrew Tate. He's calling out the Matrix. So when you hear all this, it's actually a great clip. Very intellectual right there. Beyond.
What?
You're a highly religious man, Mr. Zerka.
Yeah.
I'm going to come to you first because obviously everybody knows men first. What stuck out the most to you? Other than
Drug users.
the drug use. No, I didn't
Yeah.
say that.
Look at the.
What stuck out the most to you?
I mean, look at the building blocks of life. The Adam and Eve is ATOM, Adam. The building blocks of life. Everywhere you look, you see Genesis. They literally, every ambulance symbol and paramedic is the serpent on the staff. Everywhere you look, the Bible's inverted. You gotta really ask yourself why, and ask yourself, are you tempted? Of course we're tempted. This is the only story that makes sense. Do we need to be saved? Of course we need to be saved. Even if we're perfect, we're sinning. We need to be saved by the crisis. What is your midlife crisis? What is the biggest crisis in your life? Christ is king. And Christ is king.
It's actually a very well thought out intellectual
Amen.
answer. Right there.
There's a water.
Is it?
It's a Sprite. It's Sprite.
What did he say?
Diane, what was your biggest take from that right there? Lot to digest.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of subliminal messages that the government
Yeah, we should
companies...
fuck. We should
Subliminal
fuck.
message. Zerka, let them go.
Okay.
Yeah, subliminal messages that the company, governments, and just the elites are trying to put out there.
There's
and
no
I do
spiritual component.
believe that
You're
there
saying
is
there's no
Antichrist.
spiritual.
Value opinion.
I'm like
Really
agreeing with you.
respectful
Excuse
personality
me.
and all that
Okay,
stuff.
I love
We
you.
need sneakers.
Ladies,
There
take
is a
notes.
lot
That's
of
how you have to treat someone like
antichrist.
Zerka. You gotta put him in his place.
I like it.
Put that bitch in his place.
Definitely
Shut the
semi
fuck
hard,
up.
semi hard.
That's awesome. That's as big as it gets.
Yeah, I believe there's a lot of antichrist messages out there and people pushing that verdict. And I completely agree with everything people say, that the cell phone is
I'm so
a cell,
curious
and that is
if this is
like
gonna like
the
blow up
wording-
to the end,
She's so
or are they
hard.
gonna make it to the very end?
The wording in everything.
Did you see
that
Venti on the
is out
Whatever
there
podcast?
programs
Wait, no,
is
did she go
programming
on?
You, it is a freaking matrix.
Look at this.
Everything is a matrix.
Look at you
And
two falling in love
the
right
program, that
all
whole
simulation.
idea
Turn
of
the
TV.
show off. Let's kiss.
Let's go.
That whole idea of TV was first created by the CIA
gonna bust.
to make people believe at everything that they wanted to believe during the world war. So
Holy
I completely agree with all
All
this.
right.
subliminal
He is so
messages.
turned on right now.
Yeah, stop looking
Diane.
in my eyes.
Astrid.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yeah,
Okay,
stop
it's
falling in love with John and
Hey,
just like.
married woman, this is my type.
Okay, I'm engaged, not married yet.
Breaking all
but
the
soon.
rules.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
an alpha
so
male.
what
though.
was the question? Like, what do we
Look,
do?
there was a lot of
Yeah.
Did you say symbolism? Did you say what was the word you used?
Subliminal messages.
Subliminal messages, amazing.
By the way,
Fat apple.
look at the money sign. It's a snake being impaled by Moses' staff.
Interesting.
Shout out to Moses. So we talked
There's
about
that Jewish
the
shit
bitten
again.
apple, the prank to the cell phone.
Yeah.
You're in a cell. The dope, the users, the matrix, critical thinkers,
I
all
mean-
these
Well,
symbolisms and subliminal messages.
Well, there's a lot to unpack right there. I think in general, like taking religion out of this, I think again, social media tends to be like a pro and a con. In the sense, yes, it brings people together, but as Pitbull was referring to, like it's actually taking people to isolate themselves. We get so caught up in these images of, oh, this is what we need to look like. In reality, we're not really going outside and forming close relationships. That's why we have shows that are like, oh, men are like this, women are like this, and nobody's really in society forming valuable relationships anymore and wanting to be together.
Don't women
And that's
suck,
really sad.
Don't women suck at
Because
everything?
people like Zerka are saying, oh, women are shit, blah, blah, blah.
What is something women are better at than men?
Cooking.
Having empathy.
No.
Did you hear her answer? Did you hear
Cooking, right? Cooking. Let's go to cooking.
No, the best chefs in the world are men.
Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay is the best chef in the world. Women suck at cooking.
Okay, come on. Let's hear the
Listen,
answers. Your answer was what?
empathy. Having
She
empathy.
says empathy.
So
No,
even though you're
that's not
saying
true. Gay
ridiculous
people
stuff-
have more empathy.
Okay, by the way, Diane actually had a great answer. What was it?
Ooh. What did you
Don't
say?
say sucking dick. Gay men do it better.
My God.
Oh, how you know?
No, I've done the research.
Breaking news, Sean. What the hell, bro?
Okay. Too much.
Which is a big reason why every city in America is starting to look like this. And look, I'm aware you didn't have watch a punishingly long video about parking on your agenda today. But what parking law lacks in excitement, it makes up for in being so blunt force head trauma stupid that once you learn about it, you won't be able to unsee the damage the parked car has done to the land of the free. And you know if I'm doing a video about cars and parking, I'm calling in my guy Jason from the YouTube channel Not Just Bikes.
Oh, hey, Raleigh. Did you know that when they were making the latest SimCity game, they planned to accurately model real American cities? But when they realized how much space is devoted to parking and how ugly that would make the game look, they decided to make the parking lots way smaller than they are in real life.
Wow, I did not know that until I read it in the script for this video. Thanks, Jason from Not Just Bikes. He's gonna help me get through this hellscape that is parking in America. But maybe there's actually something we can do to fix it, maybe? Hi, I'm Raleigh Williams, a guy with pretty good balance, a climate science and policy degree, and right now I'm about a mile away from 3 of Staten Island's finest eyebrow threading salons. And this is a video about how parking laws are strangling America. Welcome to Climate Town.
I'm bored, guys. What are we gonna do today? What do I hold my nose? 1 second. Ventian, whatever. I feel like I don't have the mental bandwidth right now for these fucking shows.
We are live. Welcome to the Whatever Dating Talk podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
My queen.
Tonight, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here.
5 hours.
It's not easy.
Can I ask you, do you go through his phone?
No.
Well, there you go.
Oh, shit.
What?
Because why do you not go through his phone? Because you don't want to know.
Because she trusts
Why would I go through
him?
her phone?
Oh, I
though? I mean,
wouldn't.
like
There you
relationships
go.
are based on trust.
Exactly.
Well, I wouldn't date somebody that consumes porn because I also don't. So I hold someone else to the same standards.
What if you went through his phone and found a whole bunch of porno, girl?
Yeah.
What would you do?
What if? Well, if you
It happened.
Like any other relationship,
You don't want to know.
no, like any other.
Got a little nervous, like
Yeah,
bitch,
you
shut
like-
your mouth.
Oh no, I'm pretty confident in.
Parking Paradise by Henry Grabber is a good read for you tardos that want to learn why your rent is
So
expensive.
you
How do you find out?
Yeah, when you first date someone, how do you find out?
You ask them and you trust.
You just ask for their laptop right away, go through their history.
So if you guys were dating someone on the first date and you had some sort of requirement and deal breaker and you voiced that and they lied to you, I'm pretty sure if you found out they lied that you would probably break up with them too.
It dragged on forever, but these are the 2 most important clips from this podcast episode.
Okay, then
she
what
didn't
about
choose to do
Iman,
that.
David Bowie's wife? She's posed.
Excuse me.
Jesus
She's
Christ,
posed
bro.
nude. Okay, then
she
what?
Baby mama is not.
Oh, nice. They're just burps. Who linked this? Okay. Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. 1 sec. Let me Red Bull it up. No! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm just sluggish today. I'm sluggish today. I'm not on it today, okay? Hold on. I don't know why I'm clicking. Okay. Oh my god.
Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Hi, Justin. Dribble, 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 dribble. Rose sounds so good. Look at my muscle. Ice cream. Peaches, 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 peaches. Roses. Oh, smells so good. Roses smell so good. Roses smell so good. I'm falling. Hi, Annie. Hi, Annie. Hi, Annie. Peaches, 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 peaches. Hi. Arriba, arriba. Hi, Beatrice. Hi, Beatrice. Chili pepper. Too hot. Hi, Tars. Hi, Rhea. Hi.
Why don't you guys donate me money like this? Oh. Why is this a thing now?
Mike, ice cream so good. Thank you, Lopez. Slay, huh? Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh, yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Blake. Thank you, Jace. Gang, gang. Take your joy, take your I don't know. Take your Tay, take your I am. Ooh, ooh, yes, 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 gang, gang. Yes, 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 gang, gang. Yes, 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 Mine. Ice cream so.
The Balfour Declaration was a public statement issued by the British government in 1917 during the First World War, announcing its support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, then an Ottoman region with a small minority Jewish population. The declaration was contained in a letter dated the 2nd of November 1917 from the United Kingdom's Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour to Lord Rothschild, a leader of the British Jewish community. For transmission to the Zionist Federation of Great Britain and Ireland, the text of the declaration was published in the press on the 9th of November, 1917. What were the dates for World War I? 14 to 18. 1914. Okay, that's good to know. Immediately following their declaration of war on the Ottoman Empire in November of 1914, the British War Cabinet began to consider the future of Palestine. Within 2 months, a memorandum was circulated to the cabinet by a Zionist cabinet member, Herbert Samuel, proposing the support of Zionist ambitions in order to enlist the support of Jews in the wider war. A committee was established in April of 1915 by British Prime Minister H.H. Asquith to determine their policy towards the Ottoman Empire, including Palestine. Asquith, who had favored post-war reform of the Ottoman Empire, resigned in December of 1916. His replacement, David Lloyd George, favored partition of the empire. The first negotiations between the British and the Zionists took place at a conference on the 7th of February 1917 that included Sir Mark Sykes and the Zionist leadership. Subsequent discussions led to Balfour's request on the 19th of June that Rothschild and Chaim Weizmann. Wow, Dow Jones Industrial, thanks for gifting 1 sub. Gang, 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 gang. It's been a draft of a public declaration. Further drafts were discussed by the British cabinet during September and October with input from Zionist and anti-Zionist Jews, but with no representation from the local population of Palestine. By late 1917, in the lead-up to the Balfour Declaration, the wider war had reached a stalemate, with 2 of Britain's allies not fully engaged. The United States had yet to suffer a casualty, and the Russians were in the midst of a revolution with Bolsheviks taking over the government. A stalemate in southern Palestine was broken by the Battle of Beersheba on the 31st of October 1917. The release of the final declaration was authorized on the 31st of October. The preceding cabinet discussion had referenced perceived propaganda benefits among the worldwide Jewish community for the Allied war effort. Zerka trash-talking Tate. Why are you guys sucking me back into this?
Boys got me jumped. I fought 3 of their Muslim goat fuckers.
Jesus.
Oh, so you have beef with Tate.
Yes.
So this is personal.
And no. It's
this
not,
is personal.
And I defended him for a year and got banned off social media defending him. But they don't like that I took 5% away from their Hustlers University. Dude, they're afraid of red pill rising stars. I've never been afraid of competition because I am a monopoly. These guys are pathetic, low life, no genuine burning desire for any of their women, bald fucking losers.
What about Tristan?
I genuinely, if you compare my clips to his, do you really think his women are around him?
Yes. Yes.
You think they're enjoying his humor? Give me a fucking break.
Tristan's a 6'5" stud.
Is he a comedian now?
Dude,
let me tell you something. Women are around them for the Bugatti. That's the truth.
Aren't women around most guys for stuff like that?
No. When I was in trap house as a drug dealer, poor, they were sucking the skin off my dick.
For the drugs, John.
No. You're not taking my black belt. They're black belt in kickboxing. I'm black belt in women. Women are stupid. They want to tell you they're equal. They're not. Women biblically are not equal to men. That's why these women did not perform today. You women are pathetic.
What's that, Angel?
You are.
He's right. 10 minutes.
Angel, you can talk.
Oh, no, I'm just saying he got like 10 minutes.
Okay, you're saying it's time to wrap up.
Yeah. I'm horny from winning. These women lost. Do you agree?
I think the audience won today, John. I think the audience.
That's the money
That's who
answer.
won, and that's.
They got the best show
Before
ever.
we wrap up, I have so much respect for everybody on the panel today. I do. Let's read some final super chats. John, we got to get you home in a little bit. We're gonna tuck you into bed.
Let's go.
Get him an
We're
Uber.
gonna get you.
Did I deliver today?
John, you're John fucking Circa, buddy. When did you ever not deliver?
Yeah, that's what I want to hear from the Jewish community.
Hey, Jewish community, don't ban John Zerka.
Yes, and also
All my friends out there that are running platforms that already banned me, thanks for having me back. But don't ban Zerka.
And my dick
He's
is kosher.
obnoxious.
My
His dick is kosher.
My dick is kosher.
He doesn't mean half the things
Raise
he says.
your hand if I'm having sex with you tonight. Imagine these women answered honestly.
Yeah, I did, John.
You know what's funny?
You know what's crazy?
Yes.
100% of the people that I've ever had sex with, women.
Thank God.
Until tonight, John.
Oh, play the music.
I'll fuck with you,
Cue the
John.
music.
Wait, can I ask you an honest question?
No, I actually got to go meet a girl after this. Real talk. So I got to get
Was
out
I
of here.
too extreme today?
John, there's extreme.
My manager said
there's
burn the-
ridiculously
manager-
extreme.
my
Then
manager-
there's Hurricane Zerka coming through. Just like the fucking Kool-Aid man. Let's go, bitch! Like, there's different levels to this, okay?
No, but my manager said burn this bridge. Was he
Your
correct?
manager said controversy.
Your manager
after
encouraged you to
controversy.
burn the bridge.
Yes.
Define that.
He said they're not gonna ever have you on after this.
John, I'd have you back. Your
Really?
manager's an idiot.
I said the F slur.
Your manager's a fucking idiot. Fire your
Oh,
manager. What's your manager's name?
Is Jewish Jew.
Jewish Jew, today's your last day. Your manager encouraged you to burn a bridge.
Well, he said
What a
you guys.
moron.
He said when you guys hear me talk, you won't have me on. So
You
I
don't
had to
think
say-
I've done my fucking research?
You're having Nick on.
Okay, that's
You
how you
guys
know
are
that I'll have
extreme.
any fucking bambling idiot on here. No problem.
I swear to God, I'm
Your
not.
manager's an idiot.
I agree, but
Why would you hire an idiot?
honestly,
Manager, you
so I
watching
get
this
a
clip
bigger
right now?
cut. But
Yeah.
You should
I'm not
hire a
doing-
woman.
I'm not, whoa,
Hold on, your
that's
manager,
worse than an idiot.
Is your manager a man or a woman?
Definitely a man. I would never hire a woman.
Okay.
That's your
Well, I'd
problem.
hire a smart woman over
I
your
would s-
fucking manager.
I would
That's
s-
for sure.
I would sooner hire a chimpanzee. Than
You
a
have
woman.
one as your manager right now, Zerko. I mean,
These
what
women-
kind of manager says, come on Valuetainment,
Yeah.
one of the biggest platforms out there, and burn that bitch down?
They said
Because
drop
they're not
the
coming
F
back.
slur. They said make sure you drop the F slur.
Yeah, I'd have you back,
You
Zerko.
dropped so many slurs and D.
Yeah,
F,
I'd have you back
G,
on.
H,
I'd
J.
be honest.
Well, your
are-
manager's not invited because he's a moron.
Are these women turned on by me?
Obviously.
You're the only one turn on here.
Anyway,
That's like
just
all
kidding.
you've been
No,
saying.
John's half hard right now, but that's as big as it gets.
Wait, I'm not being a comedian. I have to explode with pee. Can I run?
Okay.
Run real quick. Or can you wait 2 minutes because we're wrapping up?
Okay.
Okay.
All right, quick super
Super
chats.
chats
Let me
and
go
we'll
through
wrap
them.
up.
Thank you guys for the super chats today. We appreciate it.
complaining.
We've got boxing. Nat, cook me a sandwich. I'll work on that. Then we have Redo. He said, John, my girlfriend is mad that I've been hanging out with a girl I smashed years ago. She is mad for some reason. Why can't she just be happy for me? I do it for her.
Just cheat on her. She'll get over it.
Then we have Elias the Aquanon. He said, please let Zerka have a bathroom break. Then we have Massachusetts 617. Shout out to you for the big super chat. He said, Zerka's the best argument in favor of flat Earth is NASA doesn't talk about there being a barrier between Earth and atmosphere and the atmosphere of space, which is a vacuum. Anyone exposed to vacuum would die. There must be a firmament top Z.
What?
Then we have Juan Too Many.
Great name.
Zerka, name 3 countries.
Like we have one too many
One too
immigrants in
many.
this country.
Then we have Waterproof. He said Zerka's annoying. Let everyone talk. Then we have Oliver the bot. Shout out to all the fellow Kane Crusaders. Then shout out to Copoke Ranch, biggest super chat today. Proverbs
much?
7:100. Shout out
Thank
to
you.
you.
Say numbers, Nat. You know how to count these days.
Sorry, money. Then Proverbs 7:24 to 26. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your hearts turn to her ways or stray in her paths. Many are victims she has brought down. Her slain her mighty throng for loose for.
Okay, I'm good. I bought I bought things to go on my wall so I can hang my shotgun. But I feel like these things seem so tiny. When you're sticking shit in drywall, do you think I have to find a stud, or can it just go in drywall? Stud, or you're trolling. Depends what type of bolts you use. You can just use drywall bolts up to a certain weight. You've got 4 drywall and 4 hardwall. Like what is this? Hold on. Is this gonna hold like any actual weight if I try to hang something up? This? Those are anchors. If you screw those into the wall, when you screw it in and screw a bolt into it, they expand. What? I don't know what bolt you're talking about. This would just go into the wall. Do you think that you put screws into those? Wait, this explains how. The anchors are a screw hole. Do I need tools? Do I need like power tools for this, or can I just screw these right into the wall with like a screwdriver? I feel like I need like a drill or something. Also, nothing goes into this. It's just a screw in the back. You need a drill? I need to get like a task rabbit to just come do this shit.
So every year, it seems like there are dozens of new drywall anchors on the market. Generally speaking, they're all variations on earlier designs, and in a future video, I'll probably cover the best of them. But when I have to use drywall anchors, I really only reach for one kind. Today, I'm talking about what they are and why I think they're so valuable. And that's coming up next on The Honest Carpenter Show. They lack true strength, and really, they tend to give people a false confidence that what they're hanging on a wall is secure. But for small applications, they can be very handy. And where price, speed, and effectiveness matter, I think nothing can beat these. Self-drilling
Oh shit, is that what I have?
They're conical in shape.
A little bit? Well, no, I don't know. Never mind.
Generally with a sharp point at one end, possibly a split point. And they have wide flanges on the body like
oh no, I
threads.
don't. Or well,
they come in 2 materials, plastic and metal. Self-drilling anchors are kind of an amalgamation of concepts. They're similar to expansion anchors, which are plastic plugs that bulge or expand when you insert a screw into them. And of course, they're similar to screws themselves. The thin,
You
wide
can't
threads
technically,
cut their own.
cause you're a tenant and that's not your wall. Summon Dan. Also, wouldn't they have to go if Twitch ever happens?
they can just charge me my deductible. I'll be okay. What is Xena tweeting? Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. It came with these things. Dowels for drywall. Hello? Test, test. Hello, hello. Test, test. Hello.
Oh, hey,
test.
can you hear me?
Gang, gang. Yeah, hey, what's up?
Sorry, I forgot I had push to talk.
Oh, well, how's it going, buddy?
Good, good, good. I always like joining the live streams when there's a good bridge burning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. I like to celebrate around the bonfire, you know? Something to keep me warm during the cold winters.
Well, I don't know how many more cold winters this planet has left, but I'll help you as much as I can, okay?
I mean, there's always new people joining the orbit, and then I just watch you nuke the bridge because all these unhinged people come around you. It's just quite enjoyable to watch from the background.
I'm all about the unhinged in my life.
It's good. It's good. It seems like you're done with this bridge officially. You got blocked and everything.
Did I? Oh, no. That was somebody else got blocked. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done with this one. Do you think this screw goes into this thing and then I screw it? You really think I can do this on drywall, guys, without finding a stud? Plastic bit, screw into wall, screw into a plastic bit, then hang the mount on the metal screw. Oof. Okay. What have you been up to?
Just been enjoying summer. Just going outside, doing things, you know. Enjoying this new time post-COVID. This is my first summer post-COVID that I've actually been able to go out, so I've been taking advantage.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's boring and wholesome. So that's all there's really going on. That's good. So how you feeling about the whole thing? Or are you just kind of over it? You really don't care?
I've been over Sneeko since the last time he acted fucking stupid. But I think I said last time, he's probably going to do it again. He's probably going to be in the presence of people that he's trying to win respect from. And that's basically what's happening. It's him and he's not even tweeting right now. It's the spirit of Zerka and Fuentes are in his Twitter. He just looks to whatever he perceives the strong man in the room to be, and then he just copies that person verbatim.
I was surprised he was bothered by the impressionable comment or the little magazine, because he himself said he was very impressionable. I remember that clip very distinctly. He said I feel like I'm very impressionable. Everybody tries to change my mind. So I don't know why he was so bothered when you did it specifically. You don't remember that clip?
Yeah, I do. I'm trying to think of why was he bothered when I think I can do anything. He'll be bothered by it at this point, but he's just sneaking. That's what he is, Sneeko the sneaker.
So what makes you done with it this time over any other time?
I think when people get Omega unhinged about my personal life, it's a little bit annoying. And then I don't think there's much deeper to go than kid stuff and wife stuff. And then knowing all the fuck shit about his personal life is just really annoying. That thankfully some of it's come out now, just how fucked his life is, but he morally judges and pontificates to every other person. Is just really annoying. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that somebody sent me somebody said that manifesto that Xena wrote. That shit was funny. I don't know why I started laughing. It's both sad and funny. If it were
yeah, I feel a little bad for Xena. Obviously, she's got manipulated and mind fucked. But
isn't that the girl who hates the Jews?
I mean, she 80% of what she says online is trolling. But I honestly don't know. It's hard to say. She might. I don't know. I truly don't know.
All right.
Okay, how am I supposed to get... So this thing has 2 screws going on it. Am I just supposed to measure this perfectly so that it happens to perfectly hang off both screws? This seems pretty difficult. How's...
Aren't you going to get a cool one? Why are you getting one that just seems so regular? Shouldn't you get one with fucking Confederate flags and everything on it?
It's adjusted.
Why does this one look so regular?
It's just... I just want to... Well, the cool thing is the shotgun, not the... I don't give a fuck about this stupid fucking stand.
Okay, I was just saying, if you're gonna be a $1 million streamer, you might as well get something with horns in it and Diablo or some shit.
No, I just want to have my shotgun hanging there.
Is it what's your shotgun? Which one do you have?
It's a trap shooting shotgun by Browning, but it's very nice. So
have you ever used the Benelli?
Like a Benelli M4. I've heard of them. Yeah, it's a good shotgun.
I've been told to use it. You know, some guy named Collian Noir.
Yeah, long
Wait,
time
why?
ago, he used to be like a pretty cool, chill, like gun dude, and then I think he got audience captured into just being like a crazy conservative dude, but he still does guns. It seems like he's probably an okay person, but just way, way, way too conservative for me.
Too conservative?
Probably, yeah.
You should go shoot with him.
Does he, I guess, I mean, if he wanted to.
Yeah, he's in Texas. If you ever guys want to do a collab, you guys can talk gun rights and stuff like that. I mean, maybe you might disagree with him a lot, but he's pretty knowledgeable, at least in that field. So
Yeah.
it might be a good discussion. And he likes shooting with people. I know Preach went to go shoot with him, so I could put y'all in touch if you want. Because you guys are both pretty pro Second Amendment, no?
Yeah, for sure. But that's about where my alliance with conservatives starts and stops. So,
I mean, that's a good place. That's pretty much all of his content, unless he does something I missed.
yeah.
Wait, what's the stuff from him that you hate?
I'd have to go back and look, but I thought during like the MAGA shit, I just feel like I saw him do. I feel like a long time ago, he used to be when he was like a pre 50,000 sub YouTuber. I think the gun subreddit, he would post like some solid shit. He seemed like pretty chill. And then I thought around like the Trump COVID time, I feel like I just saw like unhinged videos of his. But I'd have to go back and check. It's been a long time. I haven't engaged with this dude's content in like over a year, I think.
Okay, because he's been popping for maybe 2-3 years, and it's just a bunch of gun stuff.
Someone in chat said Colin kind of separated from the conservatard shit. He left that Fox shit and toned down his NRA autism. I don't know, maybe he might be super chill. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. I think it'd be cool to see you see a blue-haired person just shooting guns with him. I think a lot of the audience members would hate you, but I think it's still a cool look. So what's going to be the next arc now with the Sneeko stuff? I don't feel like the Sneeko stuff's done. I feel like they're never going to let that stuff just die down that easily.
Who's not gonna let what die down?
The whole group. I mean, at the end of the day, they need somebody for their punching bag or what somebody.
You mean like them punching Sneeko or punching me?
I mean, I think the whole group of them, aren't they always constantly talking crazy about you?
Yeah, a little bit, but I think it's just because we've been debating so much. Like, yeah, who knows what, I don't know. That whole, they're just like too off the, it's like too unhinged. It's just the whole like the pivot into like the hating women and all that is fine. Like, okay, that's based, but like the pivot into like now the crazy JQ into all the conspiracy theory shit. It's just like, it's so tiring.
I can see that. I can literally hear in your voice. I've never heard you sound like this.
Yeah, and I can only handle like fucking Sneeko with like his new, you know, like ass fucker Zerka, like that he's like looking up to with puppy dog eyes, like copying on, hanging off everywhere. Like I can only see it like so many times where I'm like, it's actually just like, I'm pretty sure I told like Sneeko like 8 times, like shut the fuck up, like during that podcast, because every single interjection he had was just like, he's like a dumber left wing version of Hassan basically, where it's like. He's about to just like print out some statement about the Matrix, and it's going to be the most predictable, least intellectually compelling thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
I can't even compare him to Hassan. At least Hassan, like, I don't know, there's some logical through line with a lot of the stuff that he's saying. I just listen to Sneeko, and it just sounds like the same propaganda every day. I feel like it's almost insulting to Hassan to say that.
Well, that's why, to be fair, I said a dumber version.
Significantly dumber, but yes, okay.
Significantly dumber, yeah, that is true. He is significantly.
So, do you
dumber.
take back the whole thing about Sneeko being an intelligent person, or do you still feel like?
No, I mean, I think he legitimately does have like a high degree of intelligence, but I think people can get captured by cult stuff, like hardcore.
Okay.
I think it's important to understand that intelligent people can get captured by cult shit, because whether or not you get captured by cult shit, I don't think it has much to do with your intelligence. I think it has more to do with what you're missing in life. And I think that's really important for people to realize, because sometimes you can be a smart person and think you're above getting fucked by certain systems, but you absolutely are not. It's going to come down to like the things that you have and the things you're missing.
So what do you think he's missing exactly? Because you said, I heard a lot of stuff about him wanting to emulate a lot of masculine men or whatever it is. What do you think he's missing exactly?
Damn, what is Sneeko missing? Honest to God, I don't. It sounds silly to say, but I don't really know him personally that well. Like, we've hung out a few times, but I'm not like, I wouldn't consider us like ever like friends. Like, we weren't like having like deep talks about our past or whatever. For some reason, some things that I can tell is that like he's like very ideologically lost. Oh, actually, you know what did happen? I think, you know, it was probably a combination of things. One was him blowing up, that he got really popular really fast, and then 2 was him not knowing what to do with it, and then the next part was him going too crazy, right, with the rape jokes and crazy shit like that. And then him getting banned, I think, sent him down a certain path that he wasn't like mentally mature enough to recover from. And I think it's just been kind of like that on repeat over and over and over and over and over again. But yeah, I think yeah, I don't know. Maybe he just doesn't have a community. Maybe he didn't have good like people to look up to in his life. Or maybe he had a really hard time gathering important things from people. Maybe he only ripped like the dumber things, right? Like the Patrice O'Neal like swinger party thing, and then the Fresh and Fit like kind of like the surface red pill shit, and then the Zerka whatever the fuck this is, and now the Fuentes like Nazi shit. Like it feels like if you dig away through everything, I don't know how much of Sneeko actually exists. Like, what is Sneeko? Like, what is to the core of his character? Like, is there anything in there that he's ever spent time considering before? It feels like when he was younger, it feels like there was, but I guess I don't understand 100% how he was so quick to let all of it go and he just become like a notepad for everybody else to scribble on. But I'm
because
not sure.
Sneeko never left the swinger party. Now he's just getting fucked by every other political ideology, and they're all just taking turns.
True. But also, I don't even think that was it. I feel like if Sneeko had never done that swinger thing, I think he would be at about the exact same spot in life. I don't think that. I know that like people attack him a little bit, but I don't think that was it. I wonder if, and I don't know, and I can't know, but I wonder if in the background, if stuff with his family was affecting him a lot. I'm not sure. Like Sneeko privately is a very interesting person. So like for instance, the types of girls that Sneeko is most attracted to are actually almost identical to the types of girls that I'm attracted to, but his ideology hates them, right? Like I'm attracted to intelligent, like kind of bitchy, cunty, like high self-esteem, like these types of girls are the ones that I'm attracted to. When you look at who he was dating, like privately, like the, I don't know how much is publicly known, but like the last girl that he did the swinger party with, she fit the bill on that perfectly. Xena is like a very aggressive, she's a little sympathetic, but she's like a very aggressive, very opinionated girl. But like, even though privately he tends towards that, publicly he's got so much pressure to find like bimbo 18-year-old virgin dipshits. And so like, so he's got this weird like private public persona that is like completely and totally opposite from each other. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I don't know what happened. I wonder if it's family stuff or what, but I don't know him personally enough to dig into his personal life to figure out like what went wrong.
Yeah. I think what you said in regards to, I don't know, there was something that stuck out to me. Maybe this was just a very bizarre thing. It almost makes the person stop to seem like a real person to me a little bit. But when he was talking about like, or when she was talking about the fact that he was hiding the fact that he was dating her for his image, and he was telling her like he couldn't be seen with her in public. To me, I don't know why, but it just made him seem super phony.
Yep.
Because of how openly he was preaching to everybody about living his truth and being this and this and that. The fact that he had a girlfriend that he was hiding because he knew it was bad for his image tells me that he knows he's a fraud deep down inside.
Not girlfriends. Because I'm pretty sure he was private with the Maria shit for a lot longer than people realized, and he was private with the Xena shit. I don't know how many others he's hidden. I mean, I could start asking around to find out. But I mean, I know he's hidden like his sexual escapades. But yeah, no, that is pretty. It's pretty sad. Yeah.
No, I just think if you're gonna be that person who's gonna be that hyper judgmental about everyone and how they run their shit, it's just so fascinating that you out here just lying about your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That you lying about your mate. You're telling everybody, don't wife up these Instagram whores, this and that, da, 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 da. But you are privately telling these Instagram whores that you are, you
love them and
that you love them and that they're your girlfriends. But publicly you lie. It's just like, and you claim you're about your self improvement, this and that. But it just sounds like you're doing PR. That's what it really sounds like when you really do it.
Yeah.
I
don't even think that
because the person I remember was very open about his insecurities. Very open about his imperfection, his want for clout, and and it was very human, which I think is beautiful in a way. But now it just seems like he's more about maintaining his image and still lying about the fact that he has those insecurities rather than just admitting to it. Like the human part about Sneeko, which I think most people is what they grew to like, I think is kind of slipping away for this image of the masculine man he wants to portray.
Or has slipped away for a while. If you watch him on shows, I don't know if you notice this, he even tries like not to laugh. Like he tries so hard to sit there and look like stoic and holding frame. Like that's how much of a persona that he like tries.
It's hard to laugh when you're doing the Diamond Andrew Tate pose. You know what I'm saying? You got to maintain frame the whole time, be super serious. The fact that he adopted the guy's hands is so cringe to me. There's an element of like follower that he exemplifies so hard whilst trying to be a leader at the same time. I think there's a part of him that wants to lead and like be seen as one, and then all of his actions just make him come off as a bit corny.
Yeah,
like when I see him there holding his hands like a diamond and being like, "Yes, oh, is this changing your whole body frame because you hung out with Andrew Tate once? It's making that.
Yeah, and I don't even like, again, I don't necessarily fault like the exploration, like he's a kid, but it's just like trying to do that exploration while also so confidently and smugly passing judgment on every other person and telling everybody else how horrible they are and how righteous you are and blah blah blah. It's like, bro, come on, like you can't. Like, explore, figure your shit out, that's fine, but like this is a religion you've been a part of for like 3 months. How are you about to tell other people that you've discovered like absolute truth and then pass judgment on everybody else's degenerate lifestyle? Like, no. And he always does this too, and it also goes into like the picking the religion. He's like, pick the religion, and now he's trying to use it as a shield, like constantly, oh, people are attacking me because I'm Muslim. Like, no, they're not, bro. They're attacking because you're a corny fucking hypocrite. Like, no one gives a fuck that you're Muslim at all. Literally nobody cares. I have never in my life seen somebody be like, oh, Sneako's so shitty because he's Muslim. What they're saying is you're shitty because you say you're Muslim, but you don't know any of the core tenets of Islam. You probably have never read a Quran in your life, except for what you've seen like in a YouTube video. And then you obviously every single part of your life is contrary to the purported values that you claim to like cherish so much now. And it's only when you can like do it for clout, right? Like if he can have 2 girls on him on stream, he'll do it because he knows that clouts him up, even if it's like haram, or asking people for drugs to do work, or having threesomes with girls because he likes the sexual promiscuity, like all that. It's just, yeah, it's just cringe. I don't know.
Please connect with Coinwar. Would be a very interesting two-way combo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what.
Yeah, how do you feel about? In the same vein, I don't want to stay on this topic too long, but how did you feel about Jordan Peterson? A lot of these conservative people seeing that Tate video go viral and then disavowing the pimp himself, calling him one of the lowest forms of a human being.
I mean, it's to be expected, right? Like a conservative is never going to be a big fan of like the Tate stuff. So you've seen that break happening slowly over the past like 6 months, right? Yeah.
Good thing. Seems like the tides are turning on this whole red pill nonsense. It's slowly fading out and petering out more and more and more.
Yeah.
Or do you feel like that? Do you feel like that's overstated, or did you feel like
I mean, I think the huge blow up was definitely with I think the huge blow up was definitely with the Tates, and then I mean now they fully disavowed it. And since they fully disavowed it, I mean the only people you've got left now are like Fresh and Fit, but for some reason Fresh and Fit are going on like a whole fucking a whole like JQ arc where they're just like obsessed with like Jewish conspiracies and shit. So, aside from them, like who else is, Pearl?
Yeah, I think they probably are just getting bored of their own content too. They just don't want to keep talking to whores every day, even though that's their moneymaker. At some point, that shit gotta get boring. No?
Yeah, I mean, you'd imagine like how many. Yeah, I think even you can even see it with Myron, and I see it in the subreddit too, where it's like people are like, yeah, okay, well, here's another show we just shit on girls for 4 hours,
Yeah, it's like at some point you just got to pivot. That's why you can't be, you can't be doing that shit forever. So I think I understand why they would want to change that up a little bit. So good for them.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is probably the thing you want to switch to, but I understand the switch.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, but I don't know. It's all boring. We'll see. I just desperately need this next political season to roll around.
For what? Was in the presidential elections coming up soon, or a year from now?
Like a fucking year, yeah.
Well, at least until then, you'll have some debates. But hey, man, I'm gonna let you go. I don't want to stay on this topic too long because I'm also pretty exhausted by it. But I just had to come on for the honorary bridge burn, and hopefully this doesn't escalate further. But I have a feeling it will.
Well, what can I mean? I don't think I can escalate anymore now. All of his shit is.
Oh, it could escalate. It could escalate. I heard some of the stuff they said on stream, but they could definitely go farther with some of the stuff they want to say.
I mean, the only thing, like, how many different ways can you talk about me abandoning my child and being a cuck? Like, I mean, there's only so many more times you could reiterate the same points. And, like, I've heard these attacks for 5 years. Like, I don't know. Yeah, whereas these guys legitimately have so many skeletons in their closet. That's why I never understand why these people like to go to war. Like, why would you go to war with somebody like Xena who could just, like, roast your shit so much? It's so stupid. But
yeah, but I honestly don't think that Xena's thing is that big of a deal because she doesn't have a platform, so nobody cares.
I mean, it's spreading on Twitter right now, right? It's big on their subreddit. Like, I think people are gonna give Sneeko shit over it. Like, I'm seeing like the Your Rage guy is like tweeting about it now too. So, but who knows how far it'll carry? We'll see.
Well, maybe it'll go further than I expected. Maybe I didn't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we'll keep in touch, brother.
All right, I love you. Be careful, bud.
All right.
Okay, I feel like if I genuinely want to hang this shit up, I feel like I'm gonna need a level, because it'd probably be important. I think I'm gonna need a way to score the wall or mark the wall. I don't think I have the tools to do this shit. Quick way to measure holes for drilling, Mark where the holes in the back of the mounts are by drawing 2 lines on either side of the hole with a marker/pencil. Then press the mounts on the wall. Make sure it's level, and the marks should transfer over. Pencil usually works best. Mark where the holes in the back of the mounts are by drawing 2 lines on either side of the hole with a marker/pencil. How? I need somebody to draw me in paint. There's like 2 couches that I need built anyway, so I feel like I could just get a TaskRabbit and I could get him to do all this shit at the same time. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Check meta stock. Why? Bro, this shit just prints money for me. I made like $60,000 last year, or over the past year on this fucking stock. Good job. God, you all were so fucking wrong. Fuck you, cucks.
Channels and create grip in the drywall interior. But have us get multi-packs for usually $8 to $10, or 100 plus packs for $15 to $25.
Look it up perfectly. 2020 Sneakos describes 2023 Sneako.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Fame is kind of like... You want to be famous. No, I know you tell people, I'm anti-social. People are fake. But you just sent me the link to your new song and said, rush that, gang. You just added model to your bio, and we know you're not. Let's be honest here. It's not for spreading awareness. You're posting TikToks one time to go viral with it. But you can't admit that because we both know that being clout hungry is pathetic. Talk. It's created this weird trend where people in their 30s will publicly tweet their relationship but covering his face because of privacy. Who is it?
You're 30. You're not famous. Start a family.
I can't meet one more unbothered girl who's clearly bothered. Only people who care a lot have to show and tell how much they don't care. But don't blame Gen Z for this corniness, because people have always craved validation from strangers. We all do it so no one calls it out, but pay attention, and people desperately seek your approval in every conversation. All right, so boom, so I was with this girl, right? Yeah, and we had sex. Like, I had sex with her and shit. Yeah. Is that the whole story? Yeah. Pretty much any statement someone makes in a conversation that isn't to make you laugh or cry is them compensating. No, I'm a Sag, so that's why I'm moody. You're boring and want to be unique. Yeah, I got the booster shot. You want to sound smart. It's giving? I just don't like you. But I've been lying to myself about clout chasing since the Obama years. In my opinion, nothing should come out of your mouth except for facts, jokes, and my dick.
I mean, come on.
And still, I hear myself talking and internally cringe because I say so much bullshit trying to sound cool. Classic case of being ignored in middle school, so you start plotting your revenge main character arc in high school. I'm not weird. I'm not a nerd. They just don't understand me. Like, if Hitler's paintings were rejected today, it wouldn't have fueled the incel rage for world dominance. He would have just started a podcast. Every cloud chaser was just once a forgotten nerd. Yes. If you're seeking validation, there will never be enough of it. Nobody actually cares about you. They're all busy having their own main character arc. You'll just be trying to maintain that high of first blowing up forever and ever and ever. And ever. And wow, that was really great when I blew up. So if you click off now, just know that the amount of views, it doesn't matter at all. Unless you're making money off it, which pretty much everyone is. In that case, it creates this weird economy where attention is literally currency, which is how you eat. Just the idea of fame is one of the most independent and sustainable careers of this generation. So All right, so if everyone wants to be famous now, not only for ego, but because it's one of the best ways to be profitable and independent in a first world where working is cringe. Really, besides NFTs and credit card fraud, monetizing your sheep fans is one of the best ways to make money. Quick. Nobody wants to be a doctor anymore. We want to start an eco-friendly, motivational, graphic t-shirt, e-commerce, streetwear brand. Maybe I'm wrong and people don't want to be famous as much as I did since the cool kids bully, but even you, who doesn't let their self-worth lie in the heads of strangers, would sacrifice some privacy if it meant success in your passion. You would though, you would. How can anyone ignore how directly transferable fame is to success in any industry today? Dr. Miami has the BBL business a booming from his milli on the gram. Salt Bay's making $2K a steak to sprinkle some salt. But pursuing fame for validation instead of money is accepting that it will ruin you. Nothing is ever the same after being seen by the public eye. Trust me. Fame is best suited for the people that don't give a fuck. We're always gonna give a fuck. We're gonna judge, we're gonna hate, admire you, stalk you, but we don't actually want you to respond. Because nothing is really genuine after adjusting for the public's likability. And not
It's crazy watching someone make introspective videos on the same insecurities they would later fall to. Yeah.
everybody's capable of not giving a fuck. Most of us are insecure, annoying, and boring. Me and you, we don't need to be known. We need more plumbers in this bitch, bro. What? There's no plumbers anymore? You can't plumb something? Plumb something. I swear to God, if this video doesn't get me to 1 mil, I'm deleting this channel.
Wall, pencil, mark. Is it even on both sides? Screw in anchor, place mount, hold. Screw in, screw, anchor will expand. Oh, hold on. Someone in Kick made another. Red. Put marker there on back of mount, so when you press it against the wall, you know where the hole is. Obviously, make it closer to the hole and more straight than my shitty drawing. Back of mount. I don't have a marker. Why would I have a marker in this house? I don't have a pencil either. I think Melina might have paints. Hello?
Hey, do you have paper to mark your to mark holes on? Just like any piece of paper.
No. Yeah, maybe. No, I don't think I have paper. Or yeah, I have paper that came with my thing. How would I mark the holes of the paper?
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the back of it, you're gonna put the piece of paper over it, and you're gonna mark on that piece of paper a little circle where you need to drill a hole. Then you're gonna take the piece of paper, you're gonna put it to the wall, and you're gonna drill through the paper in the hole.
All right, hold on. Okay, so back of the thing. Oh, hold on. I think I got this. And you think I'm gonna be able to screw this into the wall with just a normal screwdriver? You think?
You should be able to if it's just drywall.
Okay.
Oh, shout out to Jader for not fixing the login when you put your computer to sleep.
Okay, so I think that this is gonna hang off these screws, so I'm gonna put a screw in here. Jader, what are you... I pay this guy so much. Is Jader scamming me? What do you think? Should I fire him?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You think I should fire him?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Cake's the only guy you need.
Gotcha. Cake is the new dev then. Jader, don't invoice me next month. Okay, so I'm putting the screws in here, and then I'm going to push the paper down on the screws to mark the paper. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Hold on.
Okay, so no. So
No, what do you mean? No,
put the paper in between.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, this is the back of this. Okay. I'm gonna put a screw in here. Wait.
No. Put the paper between where the screws are on the hole, and then put the screws in.
I can't put
through
the
the
screws
paper.
in right now.
Yeah, but you want to mark it on the paper first. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh wait. I could just technically, because they'll both be going up. Okay, hold on. I can't see through the paper though to where the holes are. So now what?
Yeah, but when you press on it, it's not going to go into the back, and then it'll like go in as soon as it hits the hole.
Okay, hold on. Okay. How am I supposed to know where to push the second screw in? Because I can't see through the paper, Rage Pope.
You can bend it and then kind of mark it with your finger, and then you can figure it pretty close.
You're so fucking cringe. Hold on.
I believe in you.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Okay. Boom, yeah. Who joined?
It's me. What are you guys doing? You don't have a leveler. You're gonna put that shit up crooked.
I'm just gonna use my fucking phone.
How is your phone gonna do that?
It's a fucking $20 trillion worth of research device. I should be able to use my phone.
What's going on, Mindwaves?
You do not need a leveler, okay? You are more than capable that.
No, he can't even
To
poke
idle
holes
that.
through a piece of paper. He needs a leveler.
He's a man. He doesn't need a leveler. He just
Okay.
needs his 2 eyes.
I've got this here. Okay, then I'm gonna put this against the wall, and I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna mark the wall. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so hyped for this. Hold on. Should I like score the wall with like a knife through the holes?
I mean, you can just use the screw.
Am I gonna screw it in through the paper?
Well, you're gonna probably do like a small one with the metal screws, and then
Okay,
come
hold on.
through
Let
with
me
the
just-
big plastic ones.
I can't hear you right now, so.
You know, Cherry, what he needs is a leveler app.
No, okay. The leveler app on your phone does not come with like a laser to make sure you can. Just this is retarded.
Yeah, well, this will be content, so I don't know what you're complaining
Okay,
about.
I'm really gonna be able to push this in with a screwdriver and make this go into the drywall?
Oh my god.
Are you sure?
Probably. I mean, you have metal screws, right?
No, these are plastic.
Well, you have metal screws and plastic screws,
Well,
correct?
the metal will go in afterwards, right?
Well, you're going to use the metal screw to do a pilot hole, and then you'll put the plastic screw once you've already screwed it a little bit.
Why wouldn't I just pay somebody to do this?
I mean, you could, but it's not that difficult.
There's no shot you're pushing this in with your hand. I don't believe it.
Do you have a drill?
No, I don't have a fucking drill.
All right, then.
He has
you're-
a screwdriver. He's fine. It's drywall.
Do you have a screwdriver? Oh fuck, he can't hear us, can he?
No, he can't.
And you really shouldn't screw it in without doing a pilot hole.
I don't think he can hear us. He's just stepped out of frame. But yeah, you should probably do it with the metal screw and then the plastic screw, and then yeah. And before he just rips out an entire chunk of drywall.
There's no way you just screw this in by hand. I don't believe this.
You know how they did this before? There was like automatic screwdrivers, right?
Do what?
You just use a screwdriver. You can twist it into the wall.
So when you put this first one in, how are you gonna put the second one up the same height?
I'm gonna look at it and use my fucking eyes like a human being, like a real human being. Can I use the small metal screw first? Can I try that?
Yes, yeah. You use the small metal
Yeah,
screw.
okay,
You're
there
gonna
we
put
go.
that into the wall, take it out, put the plastic screw in.
Okay.
After.
Absolutely. That sounds like a real plan.
Was he trying to screw the
I'm trying to screw
anchor?
your mom, Mindwaves.
Phone your father, dear
Most
boy.
people say measure twice, cut once. This guy's just like, no, just fucking go for it, bro.
He's taking fire, man.
Bro, my wall is
Chat's going crazy.
getting fucked. Okay, that's okay. We don't care, right?
There's 10,000 red pill warriors watching his lack of home maintenance capability.
Okay, here we go. Okay, it's
Does
started.
anyone have anything to bet on this? I'm betting it's crooked. I'm willing to put up money.
Yeah, but how crooked? Like within like 3 degrees? Or like more than 3 degrees off?
I think it will be just so slight. Probably like 3 degrees.
3 degrees is nothing.
Oh, it's enough.
It's enough that it'll trigger people, but not enough for him to do anything about it.
Yeah.
My camera is like angled anyway. It's not like you'll be able to fucking tell.
Oh, don't worry. People will post it.
Oh,
There's
can
gonna
you
be the
hear us?
lines. It's gonna be like, what's his name all over again?
Bro, this drywall is hella thick. Okay.
Oz.
I'm gonna laugh if he actually just happened to pick the stud.
No, I don't think so.
Move your guitar.
I don't think
Drywall
that's a
dust is
local
going to come
wall
out.
that he's on.
I feel like when you live in a building like that, it's so easy to run into maintenance and just pay them to come to your apartment
Well,
and do
I'm
something
pretty sure
like
this is like violating my lease agreement. I doubt you're actually allowed to do this.
Maintenance does
No,
not
you can
care
put
about
stuff
your
into the
leasing
wall, it's fine.
terms.
No,
That completely depends on the lease.
Also,
No, no.
August wants you to split the VOD. He's very upset right now.
No, maintenance absolutely does not care about your lease. That's people in offices.
Don't maintenance people literally report you if you're breaking your lease? Don't they literally
No.
like?
Depends on-
Don't they report
You're
you?
Depends on
literally-
what you're doing.
Wait, hold on.
If
If you've
you
got
are
like
paying
if
them.
you've got like cats or dogs, like don't they literally report that to the office?
No.
Yeah, but
What
just
the fuck?
fucking up a wall is really easy to fix, and they don't really care that much about it. It's not like you're doing constant ongoing damage. Like if you're just like pouring water into your drywall, then yeah, they're gonna fuck you on that.
Let me not see blue highlights in chat saying Cherry is a retard, okay? I'm probably the only one of you motherfuckers that lived in a luxury building in New York City. Maintenance is chill. They are so much different than the
Our
leasing
ancestors
office.
built the pyramids, the
You guys are
Colosseum,
dumb.
and the Empire State Building.
Okay,
in this
how
can
There's
your
no way
mom's
you can make a
fucking
blanket
wall
statement
For his
like that.
overpriced shotgun,
Is
which
there
he
like-
isn't allowed
is there
to
an
show
easy
guns
way to
on
know if
YouTube.
I've hit
He's going to
like
punch
a,
their table or violate his lease.
Is there an easy way to know if I've hit a stud?
Does it sound different when you knock on the wall?
Bro, I don't fucking know. What is this fucking Doom?
It would be like impossible for you to.
Okay, after
to go into.
about half a centimeter, does it feel like you're screwing into wood?
I don't know what it feels like to screw a plastic thing through drywall into wood. I don't have that collection of experiences.
So this is what you do. You go horizontally across and tap on the wall continuously until it sounds a lot more solid than the rest of the wall.
He didn't say Simon Says.
You know what? It all sounds like wall to me. I'm gonna be honest.
The area where it's not as resonant. Come on, you have ears. You should be able to...
Bro,
Just go to the other side, like wherever you're gonna put the other rack up, and put it in. And if it feels the same over there,
if I'm
you're
already
gonna
like a
stud.
centimeter through and it's hard to get through it, that means I'm probably at a stud or something, right? Is that what that means?
Yeah, probably, yes.
Good. So I'm just unlucky then. So I just fucked myself. Or wait,
Yeah,
I can
you're
just use
fine.
the little screw if that's the case, right?
You're supposed to hammer in the plastic.
Yes.
You're supposed to hammer it in.
Hold on.
Here, but before you just only do the little one, go over to where you're gonna put the other one up.
What
and
you
put
do
that
is
in and see
DoorDash
if
an
it feels
impact
the
driver.
same.
Measuring tape in a level.
Good idea, dude. You're so smart. should be able to just eyeball this, right?
Yeah, it should be fine.
This looks pretty level.
You can use the piece of paper as a right angle.
Oh my god, I could just like... Oh, I don't have a...
Destiny, there are studs every 16 inches. Just whip your hug out from the corner and that will be the first stud.
I don't have a pencil to make a straight line. What do you think? You think this is...
Just take one of your shoes, get the shoelace out, and then you can use that to make it straight, and then use the metal of the screw to scrape the wall.
But then I'd have to like take out a whole shoelace, bro.
You have to use a drill to make a hole first.
I don't know.
Rage Pope is dumb.
Do you have like tape?
Nope.
Use the cable from your headphones to just eyeball if it's straight or not from one hole to the other.
An actual genius, finally.
Little bro's ancestors built a boat of old Pepsi bottles to come to America, and you can't make a hole in the wall.
No! Whatever. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, American ingenuity, right here at its finest.
And remember, you want to do the metal screw first, and then the plastic screw.
Okay. One screw there. Okay. Then we're going to do boom, just like this. That's pretty straight, right?
That's hard to tell. The camera's really blurry.
Looks good enough for me.
Good enough for government work.
The cable drops as he tries to mark it.
Fine.
Yo, Dest, I'm a master at mounting shit on walls.
Hopefully the shotgun's not loaded.
Just pay for my flight out there, and I'll get it mounted in no time.
No, you gotta keep it loaded, bro. How are you gonna defend yourself in a hurry?
How long does it take to put in 2 slugs?
Too long. That's 2 slugs.
Yo,
worth
Dest,
of
I'm a
time.
master at
Too
mounting
much.
shit on walls. Just pay for my flight out there, and I'll get it mounted in no time.
Who left? Oh, I don't care.
Cherry.
Is this a level?
Why wouldn't he just sleep with
Use
it
your
under his
shotgun to
mattress?
shoot a few holes in the wall.
Oh, I feel like it's a little high. Okay, that's okay. We can just keep making more holes.
Stop. Your fuse box is right behind that wall.
If he
Stop.
anchors it right there, it looks like the shotgun will be off camera.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
wait,
if that...
where do you think the wires for my fuse box are going?
Into the wall somewhere?
Well, my fuse box is right here. They'd probably go to the floor, right? They wouldn't just run them along.
Do not drill a hole in the wall. All the newly hatched cockroaches will now be able to get through and torture you while you're sleeping. In turn, they will now be able to lay their eggs inside your ear canal and have a party.
What'd you say?
It's the fuse box probably goes at least like 12 inches deep into the wall.
Okay.
From like wherever it's at right now.
That doesn't really help.
You run the conduit for the power lines up the studs.
Oh, true.
You can run them up or down the studs.
Oh, that's straight, right? I think. Yeah. All right. Here we go. All right. Good work, guys.
You call Farrah in from downstairs to get a second eye on it.
No, I'm good. I got this.
Wait, Destiny, is your goal to have it on camera or no?
Yeah, duh. Why is it not on
Okay.
camera?
It looks like that might be a little bit too high.
Oh, it's okay because the.
Is that the
Hey
top hole or
Dest,
the bottom hole?
I'm a pro at mounting things on the wall. Just fly me out there and I'll mount you and treat you the king you are.
Love you, baby.
You think that's okay?
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah.
Like that?
It's a little bit crooked on the camera frame, but I don't know if that's just the camera.
How do you? The whole area is like. But do you think it should be lower?
Yeah, I would bring the right one down like maybe an inch.
Now I fucked my wall.
No, it's fine.
It's not fine. It's fucked.
You could patch it for like a couple dollars. It's fine,
bro.
You can patch it for like. You can just pay like $5 to your rent damage.
It's fucked.
Oh my god, is it not straight?
I think it's straight.
Your fears have come true, Cherry. Sorry.
Did it
No,
not
the
come out
camera,
straight?
the
That's
camera angle is
crazy.
making it look tilted.
You have to reference the floor to make it make sense.
Destiny, please take inspiration from Sneeko and have another man mount it for you. It's already crooked.
I mean, he's drilling it right in front of his eyes, so theoretically he could just like measure from his like eyeballs or his chin or whatever, wherever he wants to do it on both sides. That would be perfectly straight.
Destiny, just hire someone, please. This is painful. Rage, Pope, and Mind Waves are giving you bad advice.
Oh shit. This one went in way easier. So this must be a stud over here, right?
Just ram your throbbing dick into this loser piece of drywall. Make it suffer. It deserved for not asking you to mount it itself. Fuck this wall. Do it.
Bro, I shouldn't have done this by hand. This is all.
You're doing fine.
No.
He's not.
It is
No,
nothing you
I've seen
can't
worse.
fix. There is literally shit that you could put over the holes to make it solid again. If you have to like completely
Faster.
redo everything.
The only thing that's going to matter is if he drills right into an electrical line. And there's going to be...
It would never happen.
It won't happen unless he's doing it into studs.
Which he could be. We don't know. We're just drilling into the wall randomly.
Oof.
I don't know if it's spackle or putty, but the thing I'm talking about, it's like it comes in this small container. It's pink, and you put it on, and by the time it is completely dry, it'll be white.
Yeah,
So
that's called your mom, Cherry. Okay. It's way too high.
Destiny, just measure it against your head. Like choose a part of your body, and then make sure that the top of both of them are there, so it's straight. You don't need to use the... you don't
Way
need to
too
use-
high. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, true.
I'm about to get one guy by somebody in chat. Fuck out of here. I renovated my whole apartment and I did my own electrical. Talk out your ass, motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. Don't. This is a. I'm about to go get a imitation gun real quick, guys. Hold on.
are you allowed to do that on YouTube?
It is because it's an
Yeah, it's a
imitation
toy
gun.
gun.
Yes.
Okay.
Surely nothing will go wrong from drilling randomly into the
These
wall.
guys out here thinking that Florida buildings are built to code when we have them just collapsing into the sea.
Oh, fire sauce. You make me feel like a queen. Haha.
Why? Why are you doing this? Stop.
The one you gotta learn is the spicy, right? The with the demon voice that she does. That's the best one.
No.
How much do you
No
want to bet
spicy.
Destiny was also terrible.
Nah, I thought it was
in the same
rah,
goddamn
rah,
spot. His
rah.
dad would yell at him so bad.
Rah.
He promised himself he'd never pick up a hammer again, and 25 years later, here we are.
What's that sound?
That sounds your mom. Oh, that actually kind of works. The there needs to go something under the barrel though to lift the part of the gun up though. I think that fits in frame fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it fits in frame fine. It just looks really blurry and out of focus.
Well, it's called bokeh, okay?
I'm about to ruin your whole day. You see that? You see how like your electrical box is like, it's just touching the edge of the gun. Like that's just, it's so uncanny. Like it just ruins everything.
Does it? You think so?
Hangs off the edge of the wall, yeah.
I could move it left and down a little.
I think it would look nice if you just centered it on that wall.
Nothing is centered in my shot. You fucking cunt.
You fucking what?
Oh, cunt. Sorry, I thought I must have blurred it out. I think that if I... Oh, hold on. If I use the double barrel, I bet that one will stick up a little bit more. Hold on.
And art, we call them tangents. You have too many tangents.
Isn't the easiest way to just follow the thirds, right? Make sure that everything that's in focus follows those lines.
That's for amateurs, okay? We're advanced.
Are you gonna hang up other fake props?
I don't know. Maybe in the future, damn.
Don't move it. You're far left and down's enough.
Oh, even the double barrel still.
Wall props, yum.
Shut up. Okay, I need to move it to the left a little. But here's like a, okay. Again, it's a prop. But so here's a question. The part of the shotgun sticks down versus on the right there's like the barrels. Should I make it so that the wall mounts are uneven, or should I just bring them closer together so they're sitting on the same part of the gun? Does that make sense what I'm asking?
Can you explain it again?
No.
Like built an entire wardrobe in an afternoon and painted his entire apartment. And then you can't even hang a shelf like a literal sissy boy, Marimaga.
You can make it uneven so it's level.
Wait, it looks so bad just sticking over the edge of the wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna move it, but I'm just trying to think of if I should have both of the mounts level or not. Because when the mounts are level, the shotgun actually...
Can you ask Mindwaves?
You can't actually tell.
Paranoid.
The gun
and
is like
cringe.
angled. There's like an angle to down right now. Because the part of the gun that it sits to the left has like more, and the part on the right where the barrels are is... I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense.
You're saying the gun looks like straight when the mounts are uneven.
No, when the mounts are even, the gun is not even because the part of the gun on the barrel part
What the
has...
fuck did we say different? Are you just
You
like
just
in
said
the
the
mood?
exact opposite of what I just said, you fucking retard, you stupid fuck.
No, which equates the same fucking thing. The gun
No,
to you
it's
feels
not.
straighter if the mount is uneven.
You're making me gayer.
So yeah, the trick would be to space them out to where they'd sit
Or
on
I could
a
just
different
stick
part
like
of the
a
gun.
thing underneath the barrel. I could put like literally like a shotgun shell over there. And then it would like hold it up a little.
That doesn't sound safe.
Why would it not be safe? Do you think the shell's gonna magically jump inside the gun and shoot?
Just be careful.
No,
Don't
not
kneel
that it
into
would
me.
just shoot, but then
I'm
like
on
it would
stud
probably
5.
not
This is the
be
best
a
place in the
reliable
apartment.
way to have it mounted.
Please, I have nowhere else to go.
He's gonna slam his desk. That shotgun shell's gonna come loose and his gun's gonna fall off the side.
Yeah, the trick would just be to space it correctly, right?
Maybe he should sacrifice it being actually leveled for it being leveled on the stream. Isn't that's what's most important?
Yeah,
Probably fuck with OCD too much.
When you look at the ground, you can tell it's definitely angled.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it also just looks so bad blurry.
No, that's not gonna work. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it so that like it's like closer, like this. Boom.
The drywall won the debate.
Yeah, maybe. You could also drop it down a couple inches.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move my prop gun for a sec, okay? Hold on, guys.
We've got Alex Baldwin moving prop guns on set without
True.
League win?
What?
Someone ban this guy. Get him out.
Okay. Okay, so it needs to move to the left. Yeah.
Yes, to the left. A few inches and maybe
And
down.
Okay, left and down. Okay. And these holes are just here now. Part of the family. Okay. Can you see these holes on stream?
It's too blurry to see anything.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm glad.
Must feel great walking into Destiny's room and immediately having a shotgun
Who
point at your
froze?
fucking head.
My walk-in closet.
Oh, I've destroyed this, haven't I?
What if the
Wait,
gun
did he strip it?
Wait. Can
What
you?
if it-
If
what
I
if it-
screwed,
still
if
fucking
I
up his
screwed
stick.
something into the Walmart, into the wall mount, can I unscrew it, or is it like permanently deformed?
You can unscrew it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
But I mean, you can just leave it in, and then just use one of the other screws as the pilot hole, and then drill that, like screw the hole.
You're doing
bolt
better
onto
than
it
when you tried to
afterwards. It
change
should
your
be fine.
tires.
Isn't the whole point of this is to make it expand when I screw it in?
Yes, don't do what Rage Pope said. You want to do it in order.
Son, wouldn't it be cooler if the fucking gun was just sitting there on the wall, almost like you're gonna pick it up and just blast somebody who's running your crib,
No.
like
what the
instantly?
fuck? No.
Who's got to mount something?
It's a white person thing. You wouldn't understand, okay?
True.
You should get like a stuffed head on your wall, like a stuffed bear. Yeah, I mean,
You could get one of those like 4-foot bears that all the cam girls have, and then put the shotgun in it.
Yeah, I think that would be cute.
One of the 4-foot what?
Like the stuffed bears that all the cam girls have, and then you just like put the shotgun in its arms.
Bro, I'm not gonna be able to unscrew this fucking thing. If everything behind me is
Can you
too
cook some
blurry,
chicken on
does that mean
stream
that I
after
need
this?
like a higher, like, is it a higher f-stop or lower f-stop? It would be higher, right?
I have no idea.
Is that like camera talk, or I have no idea either.
Have the right hanger be offset down so you don't have the shotgun. Oh, never mind. This thing is... Oh, it is coming out. I'm so good. God, I'm so resourceful. Okay. Alright. Let's fuck this wall up. Alright. Okay, so I want it down more and to the left more. Over here, right?
Yeah, at least 6 inches to the left, and maybe 3 or 4 down.
Absolutely. Yeah, measure that out precisely.
At least with all the burn, you won't see all the fucked up holes.
Yeah, like your mom's fucked up hole.
She got 9 kids. She do get around, bro.
Jesus.
How many orbiters does it take to screw in a wall mount? Can we get some more in here?
Okay. 1. Okay, I'm gonna make these not level so that the shotgun can look nice, I think.
There is one thing my mom did learn properly from the white man.
Gotta suck a
It is
dick?
mounting.
Oh.
Nah, it's mounting on the wall.
Good one. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go here. Okay. Wait, no, yeah, here. Can you see? You can still see both of these on stream, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you're fine. Yep, you're good.
Okay.
The left one looks like it's a little bit higher on stream.
Yes.
Hey,
that's
Destiny,
supposed to be.
what are your thoughts on Living Forever? Seeing the popularity of Brian Johnson as
what I
of
would
late,
do
and before him,
is
David
whatever you're
Sinclair.
trying
Love
to
you.
mount on
Say
top
it back,
of it,
please.
put it up there.
Also,
and
shift here.
kind of adjust one of them to the angle that you want it to.
Thanks.
And then mark it, so you can get the angle that you actually want the shotgun at.
Okay. I'm going to... $200. Why, bro? Use this to get yourself a drill, tape measure, and level. DeWalt is a good bro. I like very rarely ever do anything. I'm not buying a whole bunch of shit, but I will take your $200 and spend it on cocaine that'll give to Sneeko. Thank you.
You should at least have a drill. I feel like everybody should own a drill, at least.
How often am I drilling shit?
I don't know. You move all the fucking time, right? I don't know.
That seems like a home buy.
It's
not
like
so much
a-
rent
it's
an
an
apartment buy.
I've only ever rented apartments. I still have a drill because I don't know. I've needed them.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm shutting my YouTube stream off. I'll come
Use
back
this
to
to
YouTube.
get yourself a drill.
I'll come back to
measure,
YouTube in like an
and
hour
level.
or
DeWalt
30
is a
minutes
good
or whatever.
brand, but if you
I'll
want
be back.
something cheaper, you could go with Raobai.